You are listening to WPBK FM, Crab Orchard, Stanford, 102.9 FM. I am Eric Ralston from PBK Bank, your community bank. PBK Bank is a proud sponsor of this hour of community radio on WPBK FM and online at WPBKFM.com.
The following sports broadcast is an exclusive production of WPBK FM 102.9.
When you take that field today, you've got to lay that heart on the line, man. From the soles of your feet, with every ounce of blood you've got in your body, lay it on the line until the final whistle blows. And if you do that, we cannot lose. We may be behind on the scoreboard at the end of the game, but if you play like that, we cannot be defeated.
Starting defense, place at the table.
We're going inside them. We're going outside them. Inside them and outside them. And when we get them on the run once, we're going to keep them on the run. And we're not going to pass unless our secondary comes up too close. But don't forget, man, we're going to get them on the run. We're going to go, 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 go. And we aren't going to stop until we go to that goal line. Don't forget, man, today's the day we're going to win.
Let's get it on.
It's time now for high school football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. This game is also brought to you by AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Builder Supply, your do-it-best center. By Carol Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental and Lincoln Plaza Shopping Center. By Coleman's Drugstore and Deli, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Dalton Miller, Stanford Mayor. By Danville Office Equipment, celebrating 70 years in business. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Floyd Cycles, your local Honda dealer. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Intercounty Energy Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. By Irvin Group Realty, realtors and auctioneers since 1967. By Jason Ty, State Farm Insurance Agent. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Michaela King. Big on Commitment. By Lincoln County Animal Shelter. Give the gift of love, laughter, and a brighter future for pets in need. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Sonia Bratcher. Big on Commitment. By Lincoln County Board of Education. Every student, every classroom, every day. College, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln County Public Library. Read, search, discover, learn, grow. By Lincoln Equipment Rental. If you need rental equipment for an upcoming job, they've got you covered. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company. Serving our community with grace and passion. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. By Pepsi Cola of Somerset. Proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Sean Slusher, Shelter Insurance Agent. By Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Court Clerk. By Stanford Utilities and Waterworks, providing quality water to our area. Tonight's game, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall, is available over the air at 102.9 at WPBKFM.com and on our smartphone apps. You can also listen while watching a video on our YouTube channel. Just search for WPBK-FM. And now to the stadium for high school football.
Live from Death Valley, Coach Bill Ed Leedy Field, where tonight the Lincoln County Patriots play host to the Bourbon County Colonels. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. This broadcast tonight also available on the YouTube live stream. You can watch as you listen by going to youtube.com and searching WPBK-FM. Philip Smith on the stream tonight. Dustin, a beautiful night for football. Started off this morning a little rainy, a little stormy, but it's quickly cleared out, and we are in for a beautiful night of high school football.
Absolutely, and no doubt about it. And, you know, this time of year is my favorite time of year with the weather changing. The leaves are starting to get that yellow tint where they're getting ready to fall off. I mean, the fall weather, as we're middle of September, is beautiful, and it sets up to be a perfect night for that high school football.
The Patriots are coached by first-year head coach Levi Rogers, who has his Patriots off to a impressive 3-0 start with wins over Gary County, Bullitt Central, and Danville. Bourbon County's coached by Brett Berline. Brett, no stranger to the Patriots. He was the defensive coordinator here back in 2022. His Colonels are 0-3 on the year. They've lost to Western Hills, Williamsburg, and Montgomery County. Patriots made the journey last year to Bourbon County, were victorious in that game. It was a 62-14 big night for Lincoln County on that night, and looks like sets up well for them maybe to get that offense going again against them this year.
Yeah, there's going to be some opportunities for Lincoln County tonight to kind of, improve on what we've been seeing, especially with last week's victory over Danville, and, kind of continue that going. But, they're going up against a very talented and skilled Bourbon County team tonight. So it's not just going to be a cakewalk. Don't look at the records because it's going to be a good ball game.
These two teams have played 6 times throughout their history. The Patriots lead the series 4-2, last win coming last year. Bourbon County's on a 6-game losing streak dating back to last year. As we mentioned, Coach Berline was the defensive coordinator here in 2022. Spent a long time at Garrett County before that. He was the interim head coach back in 2021 for the Golden Lions when Jerry Perry was unable to finish the year for them. Did a good job, came over to Lincoln and left here to take the head coaching job. Coach Berline knows football.
Absolutely, and you shake the hand for any assistant coach that'll leave for a head coaching position, and that's a very knowledgeable football mind in Coach Berline, and he's going to bring that knowledge to Bourbon County, and the Colonels are just going to to continue to get better under his leadership.
Patriots looking to start 4-0 for the first time since 2020. That was the shortened year due to COVID-19. Lincoln County comes into the contest tonight averaging 29 points per game. They give up 11. They're averaging 240 yards per game on the ground, they're giving up 129 on the ground. Patriots throwing for 73 yards a game, and they give up 65 yards a game passing. Bourbon County averaging 11 points per game on this young season. They give up 44. Not had a lot of success running the ball, Dustin, only 48 rushing yards per game. And then here's been the problem for Coach Berline and the Colonels their first 3 games. They're giving up 323 yards per game on the ground. Yeah,
looking at the statistics for their opponents, you're looking at nearly 12 yards per rush that the opposing team is rushing against them. And, so it's been hard sledding, stopping the team's rush against Bourbon County. But they've also not been able to return the favor and run. They're averaging nearly 1.5 yards. Of course, sacks are factored into that, the run game for Bourbon County. But, you're comparing right around 12 yards per carry to 1.5 or so.
Patriots like to run it, 240 yards themselves. Bourbon County's biggest weakness appears to be their rush defense. That should bode well for the Patriots here tonight. Bourbon County likes to throw it around. They throw for 119 yards per game and then only giving up 38 yards passing per game, and that's probably somewhat of a misleading stat when you're giving up that many yards per game on the ground.
Absolutely. And, so you're going to look at it like, man, they can stop the passing game. But, I'd say a lot of game plans are focused on rushing the football, and therefore not a lot of passing attempts is probably in the game plan for a lot of teams.
Lincoln County has been without a couple of their key seniors here early in the year. Kanan Dawson played the first game. He was injured. He is expected to be back in uniform tonight. And then last report I got, wide receiver, defensive back Gavin Douglas also close to returning. Those will be 2 key additions once they're able to get back on the field. Sports Director Tim Estes had a chance to catch up with head coach Levi Rogers to talk about tonight's big game between the Patriots and the Colonels. You'll hear it next on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Lease and save during Ram Power Days at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Lease a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $189 per month for 36 months. $81.48 plus taxes and payment due at signing. 7,500 miles per year. Stock C25020. Must have lease loyalty. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
50 Years of Lincoln County High School Football, a local history book, available now at Amazon.com.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. We're all about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Coach Levi Rogers joins us. The Lincoln County Patriots are now 3-0, getting a big victory 42-0 over Danville. And, Coach, I know a lot was made about this over the last several weeks. You know, Lincoln hadn't beat Danville on the field since 1988. Well, now all that can be erased because you got the win on the field 42-0. Let's talk a little bit about the game. You got it started early. You were up 21-0 at halftime. But what are your overall thoughts on the football game?
I thought we played well. Like I said, we were talking about playing all four quarters. And we were able to start fast and then sustain it, you know, and I was happy to see. And I also told the guys, you know, they stayed focused the whole game when they got up. We've had a little bit of trouble with that and kind of just, you know, looking back or kind of letting off the gas. But, you know, we stayed on it. And another thing, too, it was a monsoon through most of the first half. So it was good to see us stay focused, be able to execute. We didn't put the ball on the ground, which is tough in that kind of rain. So really excited for all the guys. Offensively, defensively, and special teams. I thought we played a pretty complete game.
Yeah, no turnovers at all. I mean, you got to feel good about that, and very few penalties. I mean, I don't remember seeing very many penalties at all, so he played a good, clean game. I do want to talk about that. With the monsoon literally setting in about midway through there, the first half, do they still have the old dry ball that they call it, to where you put it in the bag and keep the balls? I mean, I know you got someone that's holding them to keep them dry, but did you prepare for something like that?
We weren't the most prepared for it, I'll be honest with you, because if you watch the game, you notice our coaches, nobody has rain jackets on or anything. But we did got the best ball boy in the state, I guess you could say, with Kenny Mack. So football stayed pretty dry, and the officials did a good job too. The guy that was marking the ball, he tried to keep it covered up as best as possible. So yeah, they did a good job of that stuff, the best you could. But I mean, like I said, it was raining about as hard as I've ever seen in a football game. So happy with our guys protecting the football, quarterback, center on those exchanges. You know, just really pleased with it.
It's good to see Bob Floyd come in and get the first touchdown run, a 9-yard run with 7:39 to go. Kobe Towns extra point. He was perfect on the night as he hit it to make it 7-0, and then a really nice pass, an 18-yard touchdown pass from Tucker Foster to Bradley Cole. Towns extra point made you up 14-0 in the first quarter. And Coach, we talked last week about catching the passes when they're thrown to you, and the kids did a better job.
Yeah, I felt like we did a good job catching the ball this week. Bob had a good catch on that first drive on a little out route for us, and then Bradley finished it off in the end zone on the second drive. So, yeah, I was excited with it, happy with it. You know, hopefully we can continue to grow, you know, and keep doing it going forward.
Foster was 4 out of 7 for 73 yards, but you only threw 7 times. You didn't throw any, I don't think, in the whole second half. You're already up 21-0. The next score came in the second quarter, a 2-yard run by Tucker Foster. Towns extra point made it 21-0, and that was at 7:10 to go. So you're up 21-0 at the half, Coach. What was your talk at halftime?
Really just staying focused, you know, make sure we come out, make sure we get off the ball. We knew it was wet. It had been raining, so I told them, hey, we're going to come out. We're going to get under center and run right at them. So really happy with the offensive line. You know, defense was kind of lights out all night. So just really the talk at halftime was, hey, stay focused. We've played 2 quarters. let's finish it the right way, make sure we play all 4, and we did. So.
And we'll talk about that second half when we return. It's the Coach's Pregame Show on WPBK FM 102.9.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Sanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
We're continuing a long tradition of service to this area. From WRSL AM in 1961 to WPBK FM today, we're entertaining and informing.
And this is Cal Smith, broadcasting everything in the public interest that we possibly can.
It's a family tradition. WPBK FM 102.9.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has developed our own free advisory app. Here are some advisories to look for: construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news, and you can pay your bill. To install the app, click on the Play or Apple stores, type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
The Lincoln County Patriots led at halftime 21-0. We continue our talk now with head coach Levi Rogers as get ready for homecoming tonight, taking on Bourbon County. Coach, a beautiful 63-yard run by Cash Smith with 10:33 to go. You came out just like you wanted to in the second half. That put you up 28-0 at the time. Talk a little bit about that run.
Yeah, big run for Cash. You know, Cash has been doing it all year for us. He gave a little hesitation move on a little power play that we run. Tucker Julian got out in front, made a big block. A.J. Morgan got down the field, was making blocks. I think he ended up with a pancake on the play as well. So happy to see those big boys get out in front, you know, and create those holes. And then when you give Cash a hole like that, he's got that extra gear. So he finished it off. It was a big-time run for us.
And then the touchdown to get the running clock, which is at 35-0 this year. Reed Curlis takes it over from a 2-yard out. The extra point was good. It's 35-0 at that time period, and the clock would start to run there in the third quarter. But, Coach, it's good to see Reed back. You know, he was injured last year. I see he's got both legs braced up, and which is good. Not going to take anything for granted there, but it's good to see Reed Curlis back out after last year's being injured.
Oh, yeah, Reed played a really good football game, and he just keeps getting better and better on the defensive side. I mean, he's starting to come on at that middle linebacker spot. And then I said, as we go along, you're going to see him get more and more carries. I mean, he's getting those legs are getting a little better shape, and he's coming into form. So Reed's definitely going to carry the ball for us a little more going forward.
And the final score came with 6 minutes and 4 seconds to go. It was just run. Like I said, he didn't throw a pass, I don't think, the whole second half. Damon Spiegel took it over from 3 yards out, 6:04 to go, making it 42-0. And Kobe tacked on the extra point, making it the final score 42-0. Looking at the overall stats, Coach, you split it up good between Cash and Damon. 11 carries for Cash Smith, 12 carries for Damon Spiegel, and almost identical, 91 yards for Cash and 89 yards for Damon. You couldn't have written it up any better.
Yeah, those two, when he had that little week where he was sick there, but it's good to kind of split the load, you know, because we've mentioned before, Cash is another guy that's coming off a couple years of injuries, so it's good to have extra backs And we got Reed, Bryson Mullins. They're both capable. Bob Floyd can carry the ball. Tucker can carry the ball. So it's good to keep those guys, I kind of split the carries right now because in district time, we got to make sure everybody's healthy and everybody's playing, when it comes for those big-time games. But I was really excited because one thing I didn't realize till the end of the game, but 6 touchdowns, 6 different guys getting in the end zone. So, that's something that I like to see, and it's something that kind of keeps those guys happy a little bit too.
And, Coach, we mentioned 4 for 7 for passing for Tucker Foster. Really wasn't a need to throw up 73 yards and a touchdown. And then 287 yards on the ground. Again, just pound and ground. That's all it was. And you mentioned all the different touchdowns there. You held Danville to 9 yards rushing, 57 yards passing. I mean, that's a big accomplishment. Talk about how awesome the defense played.
Defense was pretty much lights out all night. I'm not real sure. I think they ended up with 60-some yards of total offense there, and a lot of it came right there late at the end of the game. So really happy with the defense. Their eyes were where they need to be, and we was able to tackle well because Danville does have some guys that can still get outside on you, break tackles, make people miss, that kind of thing. So really happy with the defense. Really happy with the line of scrimmage. I can't give enough credit to the big boys up front, offensive and defensive line, because I think that's really what happened. I think we kind of owned the line of scrimmage in the game, and it showed on the scoreboard.
Talk a little bit about Justin Mounts. 3 solo tackles, 2 assisted, 5 total, 1 tackle for loss, and a sack. He had a big night for you.
Yeah, Justin Mounts is he's had a really good year so far on that defensive line. He's a kid that can shut down the run and rush the passer. So he's definitely a weapon for us, and we've kind of been throwing him into a little bit of a tight end, fullback kind of role on offense that he's learning more and more every week. So Justin Mounts is a big-time player. And
when we return for our final segment, Lincoln County takes on Bourbon County tonight. We're going to talk about the Colonels. That comes up next right here on WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Need tools or equipment for your next project? Lincoln Equipment Rental in Stanford has you covered. From homeowners to contractors, they have the equipment you need for any project, big or small. Concrete mixers, pressure washers, stump grinders, mini excavators, and so much more. Their family-owned business prides itself on honest service and expert advice. Visit Lincoln Equipment Rental at 901 East Main Street in Stanford or call 365-8665.
WPBK-FM is a successor to WRSL-AM and WRSL-FM.
Stereo Country 96 and Plow Jones with you.
We're continuing a long tradition of service to this area.
And this is Cal Smith broadcasting everything in the public interest that we possibly can.
It's a family tradition. WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hi, this is Justin Pointer at PBK Bank. Are you looking to start a business or maybe purchase a commercial property? Well, PBK Bank and our experienced lenders are here to help. We can help you find the right loan that you're looking for and guide you through the entire process. If you're ready to invest in your community, come see us at PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906. Justin Pointer, NMLS 668026, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
The Lincoln County Patriots are playing in the friendly confines of Death Valley tonight as they are 3-0. It's homecoming in the Valley on Bill Ed Leedy Field. We'll talk about that in just a minute with Coach Levi Rogers. Coach, let's talk about Bourbon County. They are the Colonels, coached by Brett Bearline, who used to be here at Lincoln County. They are 0-3 on the season right now, but I know as a coach, you don't look at the records. They've played Western Hills, they've played Williamsburg, and they've played Montgomery County. So you're trying to get the kids, don't worry about the record, let's focus on the team. Talk a little bit about Bourbon County.
Yeah, I've told the guys, and you mentioned homecoming too, we got to stay focused, all kinds of things going on this week, and the kids are excited, which they should be, starting out 3-0. But you're right, against Bourbon, they got weapons, especially on the offensive side. Number one, I'm not real sure of names. I'm not a big name guy, but number one looks like a really good athlete to me. He gets the ball some. The quarterback can pull it and run it. He can throw it. Number 10 is a kid that kind of plays some tight end, inside receiver. He looks like a really good athlete to me. The running back runs well. So I told our guys, man, they're the type of team that if you let them hang around, they got the athletes that can beat you, So we got to make sure we come out. We got to make sure we're focused. Especially on the defensive side of the ball, because like I said, they kind of play different kids on offense and defense, but offensively, I think they look pretty good to me.
Some of those players you've talked about that Lincoln will be hearing on the radio tonight. Jacob Ezell is number 1. Number 10, you mentioned that young man is Marquise Ferguson. Their quarterback is number 9, Malachi Renee. He's gone 25 of 46 for 355 yards, averaging 118 yards per game passing. They're only averaging 48 yards per game rushing. And I'm looking at all these different receivers that he throws to, Coach. Sounds like that they like to throw the ball.
Yeah, they do. They run everything kind of out of spread. They'll give you a little bit of two-back stuff, but mainly out of spread. They go a little H-back formation, some trips and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's kind of run to set up the pass kind of thing. And when you cover well, the quarterback, like I said, he can pull it and get yards with his legs too. So I think they're a really dynamic, kind of dangerous offense, and we got to make sure that we're reading our keys and eyes are where they need to be. And then once again, with playing these kind of athletes, you got to tackle. That's what matters. You can't let them break tackles and get loose.
So a couple weeks ago, I asked you about some teams that if they're ever under center, is he always in shotgun? Do they ever go under the center?
Yeah, he's mainly shotgun. Every now and then they'll get under center and kind of like a little double wing, kind of old run and shoot type of set. And really, I've seen when they go under center, they're kind of trying to draw you off sides or quarterback sneak, kind of short yardage type of things. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty much all shotgun for them.
When he does throw the ball, he likes to go to a number 4, Bryson Carr. And you mentioned the Ezell kid, Jacob Ezell, number 1. So he likes to spread it around a little bit. He's got 6 or 7 receivers that all have, 6, 7, 8 catches.
Yeah, they spread it around. They run some really nice concepts on offense. To be honest with you, it's a lot of similar stuff. It looks like similar stuff that we run, so it's good that our kids have seen it a little bit, but they do run some little tricky concepts. They get some verticals on you some different ways, some wheel routes out of the backfield, double posts, those kinds of things. So we got to make sure that we're ready in the secondary, make sure we know how we're covering each formation and what they like to do out of each formation.
They've scored 32 points on the season, given up 133. They've rushed for 144 and passed for the 355. But now, Coach, is this one of those games where you got to be constantly telling your defense, all right, you're focusing on the pass. We know that they're going to pass, but don't forget the little run, the inside handoffs and things like that, because you're on your heels and all of a sudden here they come out and they bust up the middle with a run.
Yeah, you're right, which we start every week. We stop the run. That's where we're at. And I told them if we can get them stopping the run, we get them one-dimensional where we know they're passing, we can kind of mix up our blitzes and our coverages and things like that, which you can't really necessarily come at them all the time either because I think the best part of their offense is their screen game. So, if you're just blitzing all the time and bringing people, they're going to hit you with these little screens. And they run a ton of them. They run some middle screens. They run screens on the edges, all kinds of different stuff. So, like I said, they can do about anything on offense. So we got to make sure that we're just playing sound, good football out there.
Coach, a couple more questions for you before we get ready for kickoff tonight, Lincoln County and Bourbon County. First question is about the weather. Now, this week, the weather forecast has been all week long. We're going to get some of that Francine, the tropical storm now that's going to be coming in. So I think you're probably already more prepared for the weather than last week.
Yeah, we're expecting rain about all day on Friday. So we'll make sure we're ready. I'll make sure the coaching staff's a little more ready than they were last week. We'll have some rain jackets and things out this week, which I'm sure a lot of those guys will be happy about. But, I've been the kids know as well. So we got to make sure we take care of the football, limit the penalties and get off the ball up front. I told them we've been more of a ground attack right off the start, so we need to keep that train rolling because it's going to be tough if it rains, like they're going to say, to throw the ball.
And then final question for you. It is homecoming. Being a former coach, I know about all the different distractions that can happen. We used to preach all week long, if there wasn't a football game, there wouldn't be a homecoming. So I know you got to play the game first, while at the same time letting the kids enjoy. It's been a fun week, all kinds of dress-up days and things like that. There's going to be a dance after the game, but can't be dancing before the game's over.
No, you're right. It all starts with the football game. We've had some good times, throughout the week here in homecoming. The school's done a really good job of that. Miss Robbins kind of heads all that stuff up, so it's been nice. And like I said, it's good for the kids to enjoy it because they are 3-0. It is homecoming. They should enjoy it. It's some of the best times of their life. But you're right. We got to focus on the football game, make sure we take care of business. That way that dance will be a good time afterwards as well.
Coach, wish you all the luck, and we'll talk to you later. It's Coach Levi Rogers on with us on the Pregame Coaches Show on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
If they're hitting it, shooting it, tackling it, kicking it, or catching it, Tim Estes is covering it on our sports reports on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Dear past, present, and future football watchers, you know why we're here. The football season is back! Woo! And since that's too amazing to miss a single second's worth, Pepsi is officially giving you permission to always put football first. Like, maybe those in-laws are back in town. Well, better hope they're football fans because your Sunday is completely booked. Long story short, crack open a Pepsi and don't let anything get between you and your football watching. With love, Pepsi, made for football watching. That's what I like.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Countdown to kickoff here from Death Valley, just under 12 minutes before we get this thing rocking between the Patriots and the Colonels. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Beautiful night for football. Patriots just came out for warm-ups. And what about that pregame show? Lincoln County Blue and Red 3rd and 4th graders got after it out here, Dustin.
That was some pretty impressive football. I mean, you think when you're watching Little League football, oh, it's cute, they'll have long. No, this was a football game here on the turf at Death Valley, and it come down to the final play for, I think it was Team Blue to score the game-winning 2-point conversion. But it's so exciting to see the kids out on the field having fun playing football and competitive football at that.
Yeah, Scott Newcomb was coaching the blue team, a legend right here for the Patriots back in his day. Justin Pointer, another good player for Lincoln County, coached the red team. I agree with you. Two fundamentally sound teams. Yeah. I was excited. It was a good game. Yeah. The blue team won them on a 2-point conversion with no time left. So a lot of excitement out here already, and it's just going to keep going throughout the evening. It is homecoming, and we are going to do our best to bring you the festivities at halftime. when we get to that point, the homecoming court will be introduced, king and queen, and we hope to show that on the live stream. If you want to tune in there, if you're just listening on the radio and like to watch tonight, you can do that by going to youtube.com and searching WPBK-FM. We'll show you the homecoming show. Then stay tuned after the game. Dustin Oney will have post-game interviews with head coach Levi Rogers and our linemen and players of the game, and that'll be right here on WPBK-FM. When we return, we'll take a look at individual stats for both teams. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hey sports fans, Doc Spangler here for Danville Office Equipment. For your office equipment, supplies, and furniture needs, use Danville Office Equipment. Why? Number 1, keep your money working right here in your town and county. Number 2, do business with people you actually know and trust to help and really care about your office running smooth. Number 3, our price is within mere pennies of the internet stores and most of the time even better. So if you have needs for your office, give Danville Office Equipment a call at 1-800-633-0991. That's Danville Office Equipment.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Are you looking for an ag loan, perhaps to buy farmland, farm machinery, or livestock? My name is Stanley Burris, loan officer with PBK Bank. If you're looking for an ag lender and want to be part of a great community, I am here to help. Most of my fellow loan officers at PBK Bank also have experience in ag lending, and some raise cattle as I do. We understand the risks and rewards of farming. We will make every effort to find you the right loan and guide you through the entire process. There is no better place to raise a family than on a Kentucky farm. Stop by and see me, Stanley Burris, at the Houstonville office of PBK Bank. NMLS number 668032, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
The new local history book, 50 Years of Lincoln County High School Football by Jonathan L. Smith, is now available. Here's an excerpt.
Crab Orchard was actually the first to successfully vote for a graded school district in 1891, but a court contest thwarted the attempt, and the school was not organized at that time.
50 Years of Lincoln County High School Football by Jonathan L. Smith is now available at Amazon.com. Order your copy today.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend, your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Shopping for a new car? Don't forget to think local. When you buy your vehicle, whether it's near or far, ask the dealership to send your paperwork to the Lincoln County Clerk's office.
Hi, I'm Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Clerk. By processing your paperwork here, you'll get a Lincoln County tag. And best of all, your fees stay right here supporting our community.
Keep your dollars in Lincoln County. Make sure your next car benefits our home.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Lease and save during Ram Power Days at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Lease a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $189 per month for 36 months. $81.48 plus taxes and payment due at signing. 7,500 miles per year. Stock C25020. Must have lease loyalty. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Countdown to kickoff here from Death Valley. The Patriots and the Colonels set to do battle here, just over 6 minutes away from kick. Lincoln County led on the season by sophomore quarterback Tucker Foster. Foster completing right at 50% of his passes. He's thrown for 219 yards on the season, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. In the backfield, they're led by junior Cash Smith. Smith leads the team with 267 yards, and get this, Dustin, 9.2 yards per carry for Cash Smith so far through 3 games.
Can you say beast? And, you know, we've gave him the nickname the Bull just because of all the wreckage that he does. I mean, he's it's not one man that's going to take Cash Smith down. You've got to collectively take him down. And it's no arm tackling because Cash Smith is running behind those pads and running behind that off-season weight program. I mean, he looks the part and he runs the part.
Cash Smith, 4 rushing touchdowns, tied for the team lead along with Tucker Foster. Foster has ran for 176 yards himself, 5.3 yards per carry, 4 TDs. Damon Spiegel, big game last week, right at 90 yards from the line of scrimmage for him. He's missed one game, but he has 138 yards on the season, 5.5 yards per carry. Then the Patriots, as Coach Rogers talked about, have several other capable runners, and you saw that in the second half the other night against Danville. Bryson Mullins, Reed Curlis, and Bob Floyd, all more than capable when they get their opportunity.
6 touchdowns by 6 different individuals, and you've got a healthy backfield when you've got Cash Smith, when you've got Damon Spiegel, you've got Bob Floyd, you've seen Reed Curlis, you've seen Bryson Mullins been able to do all this, and it's a collect. It's a group of running backs right now that are continuing to up this running game, and that's why Lincoln County's averaging over 200 and some yards per carry or per game rushing the football, is because it's a collective, and very capable at every position or whoever you put in to run the football.
Through the receiving way, Johnny Atkins has led the team along with Bob Floyd. Both have 4 catches. Lincoln has not thrown the ball a ton so far, but they have shown they can when they need to. If you go back to that first game, Clay Pendergraph had a big grab. Cash Smith actually leads the team from that running back position, 5 catches for 96 yards. Several weapons when they need it, when they need to go to the air. We've seen them be able to do that too.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And this is a running football team. That's obvious through 3 games. But Tucker Foster, sophomore, first-year starting varsity at the quarterback position, is very capable. And then with the receivers that you mentioned, Pendergraph, just a sophomore. Johnny Atkins, a junior, and we've seen Bradley Coe. The senior, had a big touchdown catch the other night. He's back from injury. Good point there. And you're going to get Gavin Douglas hopefully here in the next few weeks. So a good receiving core. If Lincoln County has to go to that, the tools are there.
And on the defensive side, Reed Curlis leads the team, 22 tackles. Drake Willoughby, the sophomore, 20 tackles. And then they talked about Justin Mounts on the pregame show, too. 17 tackles, leads the team with 2.5 sacks. Johnny Atkins also 16 tackles. Just over 3 minutes away from kickoff. When we return, it's the Patriots and the Colonels on WPBK FM 102.9.
Let's go, Patriots. Remember to visit downtown Stanford, where you can shop, dine, play, and stay. Visit the historic L&N Depot, the Presbyterian Meeting House, and Logan's Fort. Walk on the Wilderness Road. Come help us celebrate the 250th anniversary of the founding of Stanford in 2025. Support all sports in Lincoln County. Let's go, Pates.
The kickoff is coming up, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. Tonight's game is also brought to you by AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Builder Supply, your do-it-best center. By Carroll Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental and Lincoln Plaza Shopping Center. By Coleman's Drugstore and Deli, a Health Mart Pharmacy. By Dalton Miller, Stanford Mayor. By Danville Office Equipment, celebrating 70 years in business. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Floyd Cycles, your local Honda dealer. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Intercounty Energy Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative. By Irvin Group Realty, realtors and auctioneers since 1967. By Jason Todd, State Farm Insurance Agent. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Michaela King, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Animal Shelter, give the gift of love, laughter, and a brighter future for pets in need. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Sonia Bratcher, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day. College, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln County Public Library, read, search, discover, learn, grow. By Lincoln Equipment Rental, if you need rental equipment for an upcoming job, they've got you covered. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906, member FDIC, equal housing lender. By Pepsi Cola of Somerset, proud sponsor sponsor of area high school sports. By Sean Slusher, Shelter Insurance Agent. By Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Court Clerk. By Stanford Utilities and Waterworks, providing quality water to our area. Stay tuned. The kickoff coming up. Lincoln football on WPBK-FM.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We're ready to get things kicked off here between the Patriots and the Bourbon County Colonels. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Phillip Smith on the YouTube live stream has his intern Creek McKinney with him also tonight. Big game, big opportunity for the Patriots to start 4-0. We now go to Dustin Oney for the coin toss.
Coin toss went in favor of Lincoln County winning that, and the Patriots deferred to the second half, so they will open the game kicking to Bourbon County.
Stanford Mayor Dalton Miller kickoff. Number 16 sophomore kicker Brody Baker will tee it up from the 40-yard line. The Patriots will be kicking left to right on your radio dial. Baker with a huge header for the go-ahead winning goal in overtime for the Patriots last night against Garrett County, and now he's out here doing the place-kicking duties for the Patriots tonight. It's Friday Night Lights from Stanford KY, the Patriots and the Colonels. Lincoln County dressed in all red with white hats. They'll kick it off. Baker angles it over toward the right side. It's bobbled and goes through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback for Bourbon County.
That's how you get an opening kickoff there from Baker. Hey, I want to let you know this first quarter is brought to you by Floyd Cycle, your local Honda dealer out on Danville Bypass.
Week 4 of high school football. Stay tuned after the broadcast tonight for the Danville Office Equipment postgame show with Sports Director Tim Estes. Bourbon County quarterback Malachi Rennie will lead his troops out on offense. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 20, just underway here at Death Valley. Lincoln County looking to start 4-0 for the first time in 4 years. Rennie from the gun puts a man in motion. Hand off on a jet sweep. Good blocking out in front of the back. And a nice open field tackle for Lincoln County. That's Jaden Patel, the safety, who comes flying in, but a good gain on first down for the Colonels. That's Marquise Ferguson on the carry. Picks up about 6 yards.
That's just an end around there on the sweep. Big 6-yard gain. This is a team from Bourbon County only averaging around 1.5 yards per carry. So, they seen an opportunity to get off the edge there, and Lincoln County didn't get to him till 5 or 6 yards down the field.
Rennie operating at quarterback. Will spend a lot of time in the gun. He's there now. Receives the snap. Inside give to Baker. Baker bottled up at the line. Nowhere to go. First man in was Drake Willoughby, and a host of Patriots finish him off. No gain on the play.
You got Willoughby. You got Foster. You've got Reed Curlis. Collective.
That'll set up 3rd down and 4 for the Colonels. Just under 11 minutes to play in this first quarter. Bourbon County coached by second-year coach Brett Berline. Brett was the defensive coordinator for Lincoln County 3 seasons ago. Spent the year before that as the interim head coach at Garrett County. No stranger to the area. Rennie from the gun, 3rd and 4. Ball on the Bourbon County 26-yard line. Shotgun snap. Inside give to Baker. Baker hit in the backfield and slammed down.
Grady Foster.
Grady Foster on the tackle in the backfield. And Bourbon County's going to have to send out their punt team.
That is back-to-back plays from the junior Grady Foster, getting in the backfield, fighting off a block too, Brad. I mean, that's strength to wrap him up and bring him down back-to-back times.
4th down and 4. The punt team comes out. Bob Floyd will go back to receive it. Stands at his own 37. 10 minutes to play opening quarter on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Low snap. Fielded off a hop. Bourbon County gets it off. It's a low punt. Checks up at the 40 and rolls inside of Lincoln County territory all the way down to the 40 where they'll down it. And that's where the Patriots will take over on their first possession. No score here with 9:45 to play in the first quarter.
The line drive of a punt almost looked like a single up the middle. And Lincoln County very fortunate the ball didn't deflect off them, got out of the way, and now they take over.
You're exactly right. Looked like it had a chance to hit one of those red jerseys. It was barely over the heads of the linemen. Lucky to get that punt off had the Patriots been bringing pressure. Tucker Foster opens up at quarterback. The sophomore has Cash Smith to his right, shotgun formation. Mounts goes in motion right to left. It'll be a handoff to Smith. He'll try the left side. Able to pick up a couple yards before he's met by a Bourbon County defender. Gain of 3 for Cash Smith. Smith came in leading the team in rushing, 267 yards on the season, averaging 9 yards per carry. And it seems like every game this season, Dustin, he's had one of those explosive plays.
Yeah, we've seen it the first week against Garrett County. We've seen it against
Bullitt Central.
And then Danville last week, a big run there in the second half.
Foster stays in the gun. Smith to his right. Snap, handoff, Smith. He'll try the middle, bust through a hole. He's got a first down and more. Runnings over a defender. Finally brought down at the 44-yard line. A big gain for Cash Smith.
14 yards on that for big Cash.
14-yard run for the junior. It'll be a Bluegrass Drugstore first down for Lincoln County. 8:54 to play first quarter. Lincoln has it inside Bourbon County territory at the 43-yard line.
And that was just bullying his way straight up the middle. Bouncing off was the defenders.
Foster stays in the shotgun formation. One receiver set both ways. Mounts the H-back. Another give to Smith right up the middle. They hit him in the backfield, but Cash able to break a couple of tackles and surge forward up near the 40-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 41. He'll gain 2. Second down and 8. 8:20 to play here in this first quarter. No score. Patriots got a 3-and-out on defense and have begun marching it down the field themselves here.
It's been 3 straight plays to Cash Smith. And so far now 3 carries, 19 yards. That's just over 6 yards per carry for the junior.
J.D. Westerfield leads the offense up to the line of scrimmage, the center. Foster moves Smith to his right side, stays in that shotgun formation, mounts that H-back. Foster fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, breaks one tackle in the backfield, but he's going to be stood up at the 40. Just shy of that 40, picks up maybe a half a yard. It's going to set up third down and long for Lincoln County with 7:35 to play here in this opening quarter.
This first quarter is brought to you by Floyd Cycle, your local Honda dealer out on Danville Bypass.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name our Inter-County Energy Lineman of the game, presented by Inter-County Energy, and Dustin Oney will meet them on the field for a post-game interview. Homecoming night here at Lincoln County High School. Third down and 8. 7:10 to play first quarter. Foster out of the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls right, looks downfield. He's got Floyd wide open, undershotting. Floyd came back, catches it on the 12, and is tackled down around the 1-yard line. Actually, they're going to spot him at the 3, a 38-yard gain. And Bob Floyd was wide open down there. Foster didn't see him until late, still able to get it to him. A huge gainer and another Bluegrass Drugstore first down.
If Foster could have got his feet set and got a little more air on that, you would have seen Bob Floyd celebrating and doing his homecoming dance in the end zone.
First and goal from the 3. 6:44 to play first quarter. I formation. Foster goes under center. Takes the snap. Handoff. Smith up the middle. Touchdown! Cash Money from 3 yards out. And Lincoln County takes a 6-0 lead with 6:37 to play in the first quarter on a Cash Smith 3-yard rush. That's a Cedar Creek Dental TD for the Patriots. Kobe Towns on to try the extra point. Brendan Hazlett is the holder. Johnny Atkins will do the snapping duties.
That was just right up the middle. I don't know if he was touched until he crossed the end zone. Good blocking.
Snap is down. The hold is good. The kick is on the way, and it is down the middle. It was 6:37 to play in the first. Patriots 7, Colonels 0 on WPBK FM 102.9.
It's important to stick by the home team. Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents understand that. When something happens, they're working hard to put things right for you. So whether you're a topper, a tiger, or a Lincoln County Patriot, you might want to get yourself a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent on your team. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. In Lincoln County, call me, Michaela King, at 606-875-5790. Again, that's 606-875-5790.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
6:37 to play in the first quarter. The Patriots strike first on a Cash Smith 3-yard run. It'll be another Dalton Miller, Stanford Mayer kickoff. Brody Baker kicked the first one through the back of the end zone, a touchback. He'll tee it up again from the 40.
Middle of that field's wide open. I wonder if a pooch kick there could get a good Lincoln County bounce, or as we've seen Brody do, just kick it out of the end zone.
Baker gets that right foot behind it. It's a low line drive kick, fielded on the 12-yard line by Bourbon County. They'll try the seam right up the middle. Good hole opens up, and Lincoln County able to close it down right at the 30. And that's where the Colonels will begin their second drive of the evening.
Bob Floyd able to get the initial hit to slow down the momentum of the returner, and then it was a swarm of red.
Lincoln County's defense got a 3-and-out on that first drive. Grady Foster, Malachi Stewart, Justin Mounts did a good job at 3-man front, controlling the line of scrimmage.
Gave up a 6-yard rush on the first play of the game, and then it was back-to-back stuffs at the line of scrimmage by Grady Foster and a host of other Patriots.
Some confusion here. They've blown a whistle. Maybe an equipment malfunction. It looks like maybe for one of the Bourbon County players. They'll get that sorted out. 6:29 to play first quarter. Lincoln County leading 7-0. Now we're back ready to go. They blow the whistle. Bourbon County 2-back set, shotgun formation. One receiver split both ways. Rennie, inside handoff to Baker. He'll try to bounce it out wide, and Lincoln County sniffs it out.
No, sir.
Several Patriots in on the action there. Drake Willoughby, Gatlin Makidich, a host of red shirts shut that down for a tackle for a loss.
2-yard loss there. I mean, it was a swarm.
Jaden Patel, first man in.
Jaden Patel, first year starting, coming in. He's had a good 3 games for the safety position for this Patriots team.
Both of these safeties, Patel and Atkins, first year starters, have played well back there. 2 good tacklers. Second down and 12 from the 28. 5:45 to play first quarter. Lincoln County leading 7-0. It's a jet sweep. They'll try that right side again. Short gain this time. It's Jacob Bazell on the carry. Bazell came in with 39 yards on just 4 carries, so he is a weapon for this team. Not been used a lot on the ground. Looks like he's able to get past that original line of scrimmage. It'll set up 3rd down and 9 for Lincoln County's defense.
It was a big run stuff the first time around on 3rd down for this Lincoln County defense.
Rennie stays in the gun. 2 receivers split both ways. One back to his right. 3rd down and 9. Now he'll look over and change the play. Still 14 seconds on the PBK Bank play clock. Rennie takes the high snap, drops back, good pocket, throws over the middle. It's caught right near the sticks, brought down immediately by Willoughby, but it looks like it's going to be enough for a Bourbon County first down. Ferguson on the reception. He'll get 1 yard more than they needed. They'll mark him down at the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
That was a good job by Rennie, too. Set in the pocket, looked for his receiver, seen a slant coming over, hit him in stride, picked up a first down.
First down of the game for the Colonels with 4:30 to play in this first quarter. Rennie stays in the gun. 2 receivers to the far side. That's a side near the Bourbon County sidelines. One back in the backfield with him. Rennie's going to keep it himself. Quarterback keeper to the right. Lincoln quickly closes that down. Rennie dodges a couple of tacklers.
We got a flag.
Able to dive forward and still is going to lose some yardage, but there is a yellow flag in the backfield.
They come over from the side judge, too, so I'm interested to see what this call is.
Rennie lost
something
about
on
2 yards.
Face mask.
But it's going to be a face mask on the Patriots. That's going to give Bourbon County another first down and move the ball inside Lincoln County territory down to the 43-yard line of the Patriots.
And that's tough, too, because Lincoln County are setting them up in 2nd and long. And, Lincoln County had them 3rd and 9, gave up a first down on a pass play, and then the next play is a face mask. And now Bourbon County is in moving the football, looking to score for their first touchdown of the night.
Ball marked on the Patriot 43-yard line. Rennie from the pistol. High snap. He's able to jump up and get it, but Lincoln County's got pressure all over him, and he's going to go down in the backfield. That'll be a Durham's Grocery sack. Malachi Stewart, the first one to get a hand on him, and Reed Curlis finishes him off.
Lincoln County's defensive line doing a good job of getting pressure and beating the Colonels off the ball. I mean, as soon as the ball snaps, it's the red jerseys that are making contact first and disrupting any kind of rushing plays. And on that, Rennie had nowhere to go as soon as the snap was bobbled.
Fast-paced first quarter, 3:12 remains in this opening quarter. Lincoln County leading 7-0. Second down and just over 10 for the Colonels. 2 backs in the backfield with Rennie. Another bad snap. He's able to handle it, and Grady Foster all over it. Slams down the running back Azale in the backfield for a loss. Check that. Bryson Carr, that time the ball carrier, loses 3 yards, and Grady Foster.
He's come to play in this first quarter.
Came to play here on homecoming.
I mean, I don't know what Coach Daniel Foster, his pregame speech this morning at home, or what his meal was last night, but Grady Foster is on a mission.
That's at least 3 times already he's made a play in that offensive backfield.
Yes.
2:23 left in the first. 3rd down and 13 from the Patriot 46. Bourbon County operating from the gun. 2 backs in the backfield with Rennie. Rennie looks to throw, looks over the middle. Now he'll roll to his left. Lincoln County gets pressure. Rennie finally drops it off over in the flat. The Bourbon County receiver made the first man miss, but he's going to be short of the first down. He's able to get inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line, pickup of 9. But he needed 13. They're going to be looking at a 4th down and about 4 here.
And you're in 4-down territory for Bourbon County, you can tell their game plan is to milk this clock.
Lincoln County had good pressure that time and good coverage. Rennie able to hold on to it long enough to make something happen. 1:33 left here in the first.
Let everyone know this first quarter is brought to you by Floyd Cycle, your local Honda dealer out on Danville Bypass.
Lincoln County leading 7-0. A chance to get the defense off the field here on 4th down and 5 from the Lincoln County 37. Rennie, one back to his left, receives the snap, drops back to throw, looks over the middle, plenty of time, lets it go, nearly picked off. Patel got a hand on it, and also looked like Kanan Dawson, who's back from injury. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Patriots will take over 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Bourbon County milked a little over 5.5 minutes or so off the clock on that drive, but nothing to show for it. And other than the 3rd down conversion and the 15-yard face mask, Lincoln County's defense, I mean, they stiffed up when they needed to.
Foster will lead the Patriots to the line of scrimmage with 1:08 to play in this first. I formation, Smith at fullback, Spiegel at halfback. Foster goes under center. Play action pass, dumps it off to Smith, catches it at the 39. He's got a lot of turf in front of him. To the 40, gets around a defender to the 30. Pushes a Bourbon County guy off of him and takes it to the house.
Holy
Smith from 63 yards just manned up on the Colonels.
Oh, it's a 2-hand shove. Get off me.
Foster's pass to Smith gives Lincoln County a 13-0 lead with 56 seconds to play here in this first quarter. That's a Cedar Creek Dental TD. Kobe Towns on to try the extra point. Towns 12 of 13 on the season, the senior kicker. Hazlett gets the hold down. Booming kick down the middle. It's 14-0 Patriots with 56 seconds to play in the first quarter on WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Hey, Doc Spangler here for Danville Office Equipment. That old copier still jamming up on you? Leaving lines down all your pages? Getting a little age on it? We can help at DOE. We offer all the latest office technology solutions for today's hectic office environment. Our 7 machines have many features that can make your office life easier. And when you do happen to have an issue, our award-winning service department is there for you. Give one of our local reps a call or call 859-236-6618. That's DOE, Danville Office Equipment, making work easier.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Brody Baker on for another Dalton Miller Stanford Mayor kickoff. Lincoln County leading 14-0, and Cash Smith has electrified this crowd here on homecoming. This will be a high booming kick. Bourbon County will come up and field it around the 10-yard line. Good coverage from Lincoln County, but a big seam opens up for Bourbon County, and they'll return it up to midfield. That's Ezell on the return. Finally brought down right at that 50-yard line.
And Lincoln County's kickoff coverage team has been pretty well that time. That was the first slip-up where it looked like maybe it was a house call that brought him down near midfield.
Garrett County leading Somerset 21-7 early on. 49 seconds left in the first quarter here. Lincoln County leading 14-0. 2 Cash Smith touchdowns.
I mean, that run after the catch, I mean, Cash Smith was a man amongst boys running down the field, shoving defenders. Nobody was going to bring him down.
Shout out to Marvin Lane, says go Pates. Get to 4-0. Rennie drops back, sets up the screen. Clay Pendergraft gets a hand on him. And here comes the Big Red Nation. Cat, Grady Foster on another big play in the backfield.
I mean, that's 4 or 5 tackles for Grady
That's the only
Foster.
way to describe it. Big Red Nation coming in there.
Yeah, it was the Red Sea
defenders.
was not parted. I mean, it was coming right at you.
25 seconds left in the opening quarter. 14-0 Patriots, and Coach Bearline may let this go all the way down to 0 before he runs another play. Still has his quarterback over near the sideline, now down to 10 seconds. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter at the end of 1 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County 14, Bourbon County 0 here on homecoming night on WPBK FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Second quarter action set to get underway here from Coach Bill Edleedy Field. Lincoln County leading Bourbon County 14-0. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Phillip Smith, and Creek McKinney on the YouTube live stream tonight. Creek, one of our student interns who is able to help from time to time. Going to be without our halftime man tonight, Toby Salee. He is in the homecoming court. And
he thinks he's all pretty now.
Trying to make a run at homecoming king.
Hey, do what you got to do.
We'll have that live for you here at halftime. Patriots leading 14-0 as we begin quarter number 2. Bourbon County moving left to right on your radio dial here in the second quarter. Rennie from the gun. Bad snap, gets behind him. Lincoln County gets pressure on him, and they got him in the backfield.
Look at Dawson.
Kanan Dawson back from injury. A Durham's Grocery sack all the way back at the 38-yard line.
That's an 11-yard loss.
Dawson led the team in tackles that first week, had a knee injury that kept him out the last 2 weeks. It is good to see the senior number 1 back out there.
Yes, and it's a bunch of energy he brings too. I mean, you know, Kanan, he plays the part of linebacker, but I mean, just the energy he has.
Shout out to the mayor of Milledgeville, Jeremy Bull, go Pates. My man Mark Tate listening from over in McKinney, KY tonight. 11:15 to play in the half. 3rd down at 22. Randy drops back, airs one out on a wheel route. Good defense out there from Lincoln County's Bryson Mullins. It'll fall incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 22, and you would think Bourbon County will have to trot out the old punt team once again.
Yeah, this one may be a little too far to go for us. It's 4th and 22.
Another update from the Gary County game. They have jumped out on Somerset 28-7 now.
Look at
Gary County correspondent
Crutchfields.
Burnell Doodlebug Newcomb keeping us updated on our neighbors from over in Lancaster. 11:09 to play in the half here. Patriots leading 14-0. Bourbon County will punt it away. Bob Floyd stands back at the 25. He's going to run up and field it there. He'll break off to the left side. Bob up to the 40, gets around one defender. Spin move at the 47. A good return from Bob Floyd. Around 23 yards on the return. That's going to set Lincoln County up near midfield.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford. By Coleman's Drug Store and Deli, a Healthy Mart pharmacy. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent. And by Lincoln County Public Library, where you can read, search, discover, and grow. That's out on Lancaster Street in Stanford.
1st and 10 Patriots. Foster. And at quarterback, Spiegel to his right. 2 receivers split out to the right side. It's a jet sweep to Smith. Smith will get outside and find a little bit of running room. Breaks midfield to the 49. Shout out to Billy Jack and Zach Hazlett watching tonight. And Billy Jack said 22 runs like another 22 he remembered watching playing here. Of course, he's talking about Zach, who was a good player for the Patriots.
I mean, I wore number 22 in high school too, but
he could have been talking about you.
I had 0 rushing yards.
10:25 left in the half on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County leading 14-0. Facing a 2nd down and 7 from the Bourbon County 49-yard line. I formation. The give will be to Spiegel, his first run of the game. Big hole opens up for Spiegel inside the 40, keeps churning forward. He'll have enough for a Bluegrass Drugstore 1st down. Finally brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a dozen for Spiegel.
Writing singles on a weekday, rushing the football on a Friday night.
Talented young man, the junior, had nearly 90 yards rushing last week at Danville, and his first run tonight is good for 12. Reed Curlis in at fullback now. Spiegel at halfback. The give will be to Reed Curlis. Bounces off the first defender on the fullback dive. He'll move the football inside the 30-yard line for Lincoln County. 7-yard run for Curlis. Tim Estes and Coach Rogers in the pregame show talking about how nice it is to see Reed back. And for those who have not always followed the team or don't remember, Reed with 2 devastating knee injuries, one his freshman year, one his sophomore year. Dustin, the kid, never misses a beat. It's his junior year. He's right back out here running the football.
And it's 110% on every play from Reed Curlis, too. You can tell he wants to be out on that field.
Be another handoff, this time to Spiegel. Sheds a tackle in the backfield. 1st down yardage. Running hard is Damon Spiegel. He'll have another Bluegrass Drugstore 1st down. He's finally brought down around the 23-yard line. Picks up right at 7 yards.
He's running behind his pads, too, showing a little pop.
Fresh legs. Another thing that Coach Rogers talked about is having a plethora of options in that backfield. You can keep fresh legs on the field at all times.
You've had 4 different Patriots carry the football. And here, and it's, we're 8 minutes to go in the first half. So, a lot of fresh legs.
14-0, Lincoln leads. Foster goes back under center. High formation, Curlis and Spiegel behind him. The give will be to Spiegel. Play action pass. He'll throw it down in the flats. Nice play call. You had Curlis wide open, and Foster undershot him. Incomplete pass. That was a great play action pass. Had me fooled.
All three passes. You had Bob Floyd wide open down the field on the first pass. The nice little screen to Cash Smith on the second pass. That one was wide open, just a little underthrown, or Reed Curlis had some green grass in front of him.
Second down at 10. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. 8:38 to play in the half. Patriots leading 14-0. They have it on the Bourbon County 23-yard line. Third drive of the game for the Lincoln offense. Inside handoff to Smith. Cash rumbles past a few defenders, over a few, brought down around the 11-yard line. Check that, the 16-yard line. Picks up 7. Smith, both touchdowns for Lincoln County tonight, and he's done it through the air and on the ground.
6 carries, 32 yards for Cash Smith here early in this first half.
And also that one touchdown catch, a 63-yard TD. Third down and 3, 8:01 to play in the half. Give to Smith again, runs over a defender. He'll have the first inside the 10 before he's brought down at the 9. That's 7 more yards for Cash Smith. That'll be first and goal Patriots from the Bourbon County 9-yard line. Just under 8 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Lincoln County creeping their average on up. They're right around 6 yards per carry. Where, get this, Brad, because of sack yardage, Bourbon County is at negative 0.8 yards per carry.
Justin Mounts checks in. He's done a good job at H-back, fullback these last few games. Reed Curlis and Damon Spiegel will join Foster in the backfield. Lincoln County will change the play now and send Foster under center. I formation. Tucker gives it to Spiegel. Spiegel dances through the hole. Runs into a white shirt near that 6-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 7, so he'll pick up 2. Second down and goal from there.
I'm a big fan of this running back by committee here early on. As you heard Coach Rogers talk about in the pregame with Sports Director Tim Estes, you want to keep those fresh legs for district play, which starts next week for Lincoln County. So if you're able to continue to hand 3-4 different ball carriers, I mean, you're going to have some fresh running backs coming into district play starting next week.
6:48 to play in the half. 14-0 Patriots knocking on the door for more. Foster will be in the gun. Curlis and Spiegel in the backfield with him. 2 receivers split to the near side. Bob Floyd in the slot. Foster rolls left. Looks to throw. End zone. Caught. Touchdown. Lincoln County. That's number 17, the senior, Caleb Carrier. First career TD for Caleb. And Lincoln County takes a 20-0 lead with 6:29 to play here in the first half.
Nice job by Caleb Carrier. First ever catch, I believe, too, and it's a touchdown.
That's another Cedar Creek Dental TD, and the extra point attempt now for Kobe Towns. A chance to make it 21-0 Lincoln County. Kick is on the way from the senior kicker, and it is good. Our score was 6:29 to play in the half. Lincoln County 21, Bourbon County 0 on WPBK FM 102.9.
You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9, Crab Orchard, Stanford. This is Justin Pointer from PBK Bank, the main sponsor of this radio station. We are glad to bring you this hour of local community radio. For news, weather, sports, and local information, you can bank on WPBK FM.
Shopping for a new car? Don't forget to think local. When you buy your vehicle, whether it's near or far, ask the dealership to send your paperwork to the Lincoln County Clerk's office.
Hi, I'm Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Clerk. By processing your paperwork here, you'll get a Lincoln County tag. And best of all, your fees stay right here supporting our community.
Keep your dollars in Lincoln County. Make sure your next car benefits our home.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County leading 21-0, 6:29 to play in the half. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Be another Dalton Miller Stanford Mayor kickoff. Foster connects with Caleb Carrier for the 7-yard touchdown pass. Caleb, a senior wide receiver for the team. You gotta love that. Homecoming, your first career catch is a TD.
And he's a kid that's, he's been in this program all 4 years, worked his way into some playing time. Got to coach Caleb in basketball when he was Just a eely little bitty elementary kid.
Baker checks one up. A good kickoff, lands at the 12. That's where Bourbon County will field it. And another good return from the Colonels as they push forward up past the 30 before they're tackled. And that's where they'll begin their fourth drive of the game, trailing 21-0. Dustin, at the conclusion of this game, we'll name our guardian, exterminating, and Bee Green Lawn Care player of the game. And so far, you've got several options to choose from.
Hey, we're just going to put names in a hat and draw them out the way everybody's playing tonight. I mean, everybody wants to talk to me, I guess. I guess that's the thing.
Could be, Dustin.
Nah, I doubt it.
First and 10 Colonels from their own 32. 6:23 to play here in the first half. Lincoln County leading 21-0. Patriots pitched a shutout last week at Center College against Danville. Rennie fakes the handoff and keeps it himself on a QB keeper. Short gain, maybe 2 on the play. This defensive line has done a good job for the Patriots here early on tonight.
Yeah, Bourbon County's ran the ball 9 times and have equaled up to -4 yards rushing. Of course, a lot of that lost yardage comes on the sack plays, but still, I mean, there's been a couple of plays that's 1 or 2 yards lost behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, you're right, and it's led right now by Grady Foster, who's just everywhere for this Patriots defense.
Tucker Julian and Gunnar Shelton check in for Stewart and Foster here. 2nd down and 7 on that defensive line. Rennie moves his running back to his right side. That's Baker. Shotgun snap. Rennie looks to throw, sets up the middle screen. It's a good one. Big yardage down that left sideline. Pass complete to Marquise Ferguson. He catches it on the middle screen, runs all the way out on that left sideline before he's finally forced out of bounds at midfield. That's a pickup of 15 for the Colonels.
Yeah, that's a well-designed play by Bourbon County there. Lincoln County brought the pressure and threw the screen at them at the right time.
Stops. Clock is stopped with 5:27 to play in the half on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard.
Lincoln County outgaining Bourbon County 175-31 on yards here in this first half.
Rennie stays in the gun, one back to his right. Inside handoff. They go back to Marquise Ferguson. He's been toting the rock a lot for Bourbon County tonight. Another good gainer right there for Ferguson. Picks up 9. Shout out to Greg Snow. Says sounding good. Go Patriots. Said he misses the floats and the parade. You hear a lot of people talk about that. You'd like to see that homecoming parade come back and be an annual event.
Hey, I'm all for it.
You just like the candy.
Candy, they throw it, I catch it, call touchdowns.
The candy and all the good stuff down there on Main Street. I know what you're thinking. 2nd down and 2.
Slip in a little bit of Warheads, some of that old school stuff.
Ball on the Patriot 42. 4:40 to play in the half. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Bourbon County will keep it on the ground on a jet sweep. And there's a penalty flag in the backfield. That's in the neighborhood of holding.
That's what it's going to be.
That was Bryson Carr on the carry. If it's going to be negated by the holding penalty on Bourbon County.
That was on the opposite side of where the play went to.
Homecoming night here at Lincoln County High School. We'll have the festivities for you on YouTube Live at halftime.
Yeah. Brad, one thing I think is pretty cool, too. I mean, we got homecoming coming, but look at the cheerleaders. You've got all sorts of different uniforms or outfits that they're wearing. I think it's pretty neat. I mean, you've got 5 or 6 different combinations being worn.
That penalty's going to back Bourbon County up all the way to their own 42, so that's a huge loss as that holding call made in the backfield. 2nd down and 18 now. 4:12 to play in the half. Lincoln County leading 21-0. Rennie's going to hand it off to Carr again. He's tracked down and slammed in the backfield by the big dog, Kanan Dawson.
That's 2. I guess they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage.
Forward progress. Looked like it was behind that line of scrimmage, but they're going to mark it right at the sticks there, and the injured player on the field for Bourbon County. We'll take a quick builder supply timeout here on WPBK FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Dear past, present, and future football watchers, you know why we're here. The football season is back! Woo! And since that's too amazing to miss a single second's worth, Pepsi is officially giving you permission to always put football first. Like maybe those in-laws are back in town. Well, better hope they're football fans because your Sunday is completely booked. Long story short, crack open a Pepsi and don't let anything get between you and your football watching. With love, Pepsi, made for football watching. That's what I like.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Injured player for Bourbon County, able to walk off the field on his own accord. You always like to see that. Shout out to Robbie Perry listening tonight. And also my cuz up in New York, Matt Smith, working a NASCAR race at Watkins Glen International, watching the Patriots on YouTube, former Patriot himself. Third down at 18.
I like watching some NASCAR.
You call it nap car.
Nap car. Good Sunday nap.
3rd and 18, clock under 4 minutes now in the second quarter. Shotgun formation for Rennie. Good snap. Rennie pump fakes. Now pulls it down, scrambles right, floats it off to the sideline where he's got his man. That's Marquise Ferguson again. And Ferguson's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he's going to have enough.
And that's where Lincoln County got caught watching the quarterback and getting out of assignment and let a receiver just sneak wide open underneath.
So the Bourbon County Colonels pick up a 3rd down and long. Move the chains back inside Patriot territory to the 39. 3:38 to play in the half. Patriots with a 21-0 lead. 1st and 10 Colonels.
Malachi Rennie now 5 of 7 for 54 yards.
Rennie from the gun. Baker to his right. Twins both ways. Drops back to pass. Pump fakes, pulls it down. Now he's going to run it, keeps it himself. He'll try the right side. He's up to the 35. Right down around the 34. Good open field tackle by Reed Curlis. But another positive play for the Colonel offense.
5 yards on the gain.
Lincoln County leading 21-0. They've scored on all 3 drives. It's been a short game because both teams have either ran the ball or even when Bourbon County's thrown it, it seems like Lincoln's sacked them or kept it in bounds, and not many stoppages other than that injury timeout.
A lot of completions by both teams when they do pass the football. Rennie's 5 of 7 and Tucker Foster's 3 of 4.
2nd down and 5. Rennie will hand it off this time, and Foss cats all over it again. Grady Foster and the senior Kanan Dawson shut it down with the quickness. Going to lose 2 on that play, and Grady Foster making an early claim for that Inter-County Energy lineman of the game tonight.
He's going to show up in some nightmares. He's been in the backfield all night, and he doesn't miss. If he gets his hand on you tonight, Grady Foster is bringing you down.
3rd down and 8 for the Colonels. 2:14 to play in the half. Ball marked on the Patriot 37-yard line. Rennie sends 2 receivers each way. He's got 1 man in the backfield with him. It's Baker to his left. Looks to throw, gets it out quick. He's got a man. It's caught at the 30 and quickly tackled by Lincoln County's Bradley Cole and Drake Willoughby. Pass complete to Andrew Leal from Bourbon County. It's short of the sticks. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 with 1:50 left on the clock here in this first half.
I think they had it marked wrong. It's going to be close to a first down.
Looks like Darren Yaden and his crew had the sticks wrong over there. It is going to be a first down. You can't blame Coach Yaden trying to help the Patriots out a little bit
No,
there.
absolutely not.
So it's another first down for Bourbon County. Might see Lincoln County bring some pressure here in a minute, Dustin. They're kind of setting back in coverage and giving Rennie a lot of time to throw that football.
This is a team that in Bourbon County that's sacked 20% of their dropbacks.
Rennie, plenty of time. Here comes Malachi Stewart with some pressure. Rennie throws off his back foot. Good coverage out there by Clay Pendergraft and Bradley Cole. It falls incomplete. Stewart, 3-man rush, but he finally broke through and applied some pressure on Rennie to force that incompletion.
There's a double team on Stewart, too, and he's just split right up in the nose guard position, right up the middle. Forced Rennie out, and then there was some other red jerseys coming to help, and that's kind of a dangerous pass there by Malachi Rennie.
Lincoln County leading 21-0, 1:17 to play in the half. 2nd down and 10 for Bourbon County on the Lincoln County 29-yard line. Lincoln County's only had the ball 3 times this game and scored all 3 drives. Rennie from the gun has one back in the backfield to his left. He'll look to throw. Looks middle, now looks left. Here comes pressure. Stewart gets a hand on him. Rennie gets out of it, breaks a second tackle. Now he'll try to run it. Reed Curlis finally hunts him down for a Derms Grocery sack back at the 30-yard line. Curlis having a big game from that middle linebacker spot. But Stewart applied the pressure again for Lincoln County's D.
Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Bourbon County.
We'll take a quick break with a Builder Supply timeout. 57 seconds left in the half on WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Let's go, Patriots! Remember to visit downtown Stanford, where you can shop, dine, play, and stay. Visit the historic L&N Depot, the Presbyterian Meeting House, and Logan's Fort. Walk on the Wilderness Road. Come help us celebrate the 250th anniversary of the founding of Stanford in 2025. Support all sports in Lincoln County. Let's go, Pates!
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Bourbon County facing a 3rd down and 11 after this Builder Supply timeout. The Colonels have 2 timeouts left. Lincoln County has all 3 of their timeouts, so if they were to get a stop here, Lincoln County will possibly have a little time left to try to work some magic. Lincoln County's had the ball 3 times tonight, Dustin. They've scored all 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, it was Cash Smith 3 yards out early in the first. You had Tucker Foster, Cash Smith on a 1-play or 63 yards on a catch, and then you had Tucker Foster to Caleb Carrier for 7 yards. And
a 3rd down and 11 for the Colonels.
I think we got a drone maybe flying over the field that.
Yeah, they're making it leave. So the drone has been asked to make an exit. And the Patriots with a good opportunity to get off the field here. 3rd down and 11. It is in 4-down territory for Bourbon County.
But you're right, though. Lincoln County gets a stop here. Do you think about taking a timeout to try to get a 1 possession before half? Because the Patriots received the football to start the second half.
57 seconds left in the half. 3rd down and 11 for the Colonels. Rennie with 2 receivers split both ways. Got Baker in the backfield with him. Rennie, plenty of time to throw. Steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, nearly intercepted. Johnny Atkins had a beat on it. It will fall incomplete, but had he been able to intercept that, it could have been.
His momentum was going towards the end zone with Johnny Atkins, and, man, he had a beat on that.
The incomplete pass allows Lincoln County to keep their timeouts. 50 seconds left now. They lead 21-0. And Coach Bearline's going to use one of his remaining timeouts. We'll break 2. 50 seconds left in the first half on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, "The sweetest fruits of life come from serving others." And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
This is Sean Slusher, your Shelter Insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
50 seconds left here in this first half. Lincoln County leading 21-0 over Bourbon County. Colonels have one timeout left after using one here to talk about this 4th down and 11 play.
You assume Lincoln County turns them over on downs here. They're going to have about 45, 44 seconds or so, maybe a little less. So, I mean, a big play coming up here. You get a stop, you can maybe think about trying to score before half.
See what Lincoln County does. They've only been using that 3-man front. Foster, Stewart, and Mounts. The 3 defensive linemen. The Lincoln County Patriots are showing 8 men in coverage. Let's see if they decide to bring Dawson or Curlis on a blitz here on 4th down and 11. Ball placed on the Patriot 30-yard line. 21-0 lead for the Pates. Rennie from the gun. He's got Xavier Baker to his right. Trips to the left. Rennie receives the snap, comes back to pass. Dawson does bring pressure, plenty of time for Rennie, steps up in the pocket, and the Patriots nearly intercept another one. This time it was Bradley Cole. And actually, Dustin, that's one of those where it may be better off you didn't, because Cole was going to be down right there where if he had caught that. Instead, they're going to get it 1st and 10 on a turnover on downs up at the 30-yard line. So maybe a 15 or 20-yard difference there.
And save a few seconds, too. I mean, so now it's on Lincoln County. Do you just kneel it out, go to half up 3 scores, or do you go for it?
3 timeouts, and as explosive as this offense has been, I think you come out and you run a couple and use 1 or 2 timeouts, then you make your decision. But when you got number 22 in red, you got to go for it, I think.
You got Bob Floyd over on the far side, one-on-one coverage.
Man in motion. It's going to be 2 guys in motion at once. This play's coming back, and it's unfortunate because he had Smith on a wheel route. Ball falls incomplete, but it would not have mattered. Illegal shift on Lincoln County. 2 men moving at once, which is ironic because I got a chance to watch the end of the middle school B game last night between Lincoln and the team they were playing, and every time that the other team was moving, both running backs were moving at once, Dustin.
Believe that or not. I believe it. But yeah, and, shout out to the middle school. I mean, you've got a lot of young athletes that are competing in and out, and that's a football program up on the rise. Mark Davis, the head coach for the middle school, with a bunch of assistants that they're going to be fun to watch over the next couple of years.
1st down and 15, ball on the 25. Foster rolls right, throws off his back foot. He had Clay Pendergraph. Off his front foot, had Pendergraph up near midfield, overshot him. I'd like to see Tucker get set up and deliver a strike right there. He had him wide open, but he's kind of throwing off, not getting his body squared up.
Yeah, he's a shortstop trying to throw to first on that one. You got time to set the feet. If you got time, hit your receiver in stride, because here's the thing about Lincoln's receivers. They're getting open, and that's the thing, by play calling and just pure speed and athleticism that the Patriots have. I mean, they're getting open. So if you have time to set your feet, make a good throw.
2nd down and 15. Still 36 seconds left here in the half. Lincoln County has all 3 timeouts. Foster from the gun. Pump fakes. Now lets it go. Looking for his man downfield, and he throws an interception at midfield. It's picked off by Malachi Rennie. Rennie running it back for the Colonels. He's inside the 40. before he's finally brought down up near the original line of scrimmage. Runs it all the way back to about the 30-yard line. Still 22 seconds left. Bourbon County going to have excellent field position after forcing a Lincoln County turnover.
And that one was thrown into double coverage. Tried to get a fake handoff, and one you didn't want there. And, a big turn of events here. We've seen Lincoln County 2 of the 3 games.
Those first 2 plays, you had wide open guys. If you're able to set your feet and deliver those football, of course, one would have been wiped off with the illegal shift. But either way, Bourbon County has it back. 1st and 10 on the Patriot 32, trailing 21-0. 22 seconds left here in the half. Rennie going to look to throw. He's going end zone. He throws into coverage. And Bradley Cole nearly intercepts that. The Bourbon County receiver able to knock it loose. Reynolds knocked it out of Cole's hands, or it would have been back-to-back interceptions for both teams.
That's twice. Cole's had a play on a ball there, and that one I thought he did come down with it, but couldn't hold on to it as he went to the ground.
2nd down and 10 now. Ball on the Patriot 32-yard line. 16 seconds left in the half on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. 1 timeout left for Bourbon County. Lincoln County has all 3. Rennie's got Baker in the backfield with him. 2 receivers split each way. Rennie looks to throw, throws over to the left, nearly intercepted again, but it's tipped and caught by Bourbon County. Off the deflection, Drake Willoughby got a hand on it.
That was one. It was tipped right to him, too. And
complete. The pass ends up being completed, and they're going to actually have enough for a 1st down and get out of bounds.
So they still keep that 1 timeout as Bourbon County. This is a big 1 or 2 plays coming up.
Ball on the 22-yard line now, so it was a gain of 10, and looked like it was right at Willoughby. I thought he was going to intercept. That's 3 straight plays. I thought Lincoln County was going to intercept the pass and unable to haul any of them in so far. 11.8 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter. Bourbon County has it on the Patriot 22-yard line, 1st and 10. 1 timeout left for the Colonels. Rennie drops back to throw, pump fake. Scott all day this time. Now he looks right, has a man streaking open, and another drop. Another dropped interception. It's Bradley Cole again. And had he caught that one, that was going to be ran all the way back to the touchdown.
That was going to be about a 102-yard interception
so
return.
That's 4 straight plays that the Patriots have had a good shot, Dustin, at intercepting a pass and have yet to bring that in. And you always worry about that when you're the paranoid fan I am. You grew up a Bengals fan and Louisville fan, because usually when you don't take advantage of that,
comes back to bite
it ends up biting you. So only 4 seconds left. Hopefully not enough time for a bite here. Ball marked on the Patriot 22, 2nd down and 10. Should be the final play of this 1st half. Rennie moves Baker over his left. Back to pass, looks over the middle, lets it rip, and it's caught. End zone, touchdown. Bourbon County scores with no time left in the half, and hated to foreshadow that, but it's usually what happens.
Yep, you had
when
your
you
chances.
Don't take advantage of your opportunities. And the Colonels make them pay with a beautifully thrown ball over the middle for a 22-yard touchdown. Rennie, did you catch who caught that for Bourbon?
Number 10, I don't have the name.
Rennie connects with Marquise Ferguson for the touchdown on a 22-yard TD pass as the horn expires here in the 1st half. So they'll go for 2. Rennie will be in the gun. 2-point conversion attempt. He'll run it himself off left side, and he walks in. And our score here at the half, here on homecoming, Patriots 21, Bourbon County 8. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
If you're building a new home in this great community, congratulations. We're one of your neighbors, and we can help. This is Scotty Sutherland of PBK Bank. We're offering everything from purchasing, refinancing, construction lending, and permanent financing. We'll find you the right rate, the right loan, and guide you through the entire process. I'm Scotty Sutherland, and I can help. After all, what are neighbors for? Welcome to your new home. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 938086.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district that serves over 3,000 students and employs over 700 people. The school system is made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. The district offers a variety of diverse programs in order to meet the needs of the students and their communities. From preschool to Patriots, kids matter most at all of Lincoln County Schools.
Crab Orchard Elementary, we are Cubs.
Howland Elementary, we are Aviators.
Houstonville Elementary, we are Tigers.
Stanford Elementary, we are Wildcats.
Waynesburg Elementary, we are Tigers.
Lincoln County Middle School, we are Eagles.
Lincoln County High School, we are Patriots.
Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day. College, career, and citizenship ready.
It's important to stick by the home team. Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents understand that. When something happens, they're working hard to put things right for you. So whether you're a Topper, a Tiger, or a Lincoln County Patriot, you might want to get yourself a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent on your team. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. In Lincoln County, call me, Michaela King, at 606-875-5790. Again, that's 606-875-5790.
Need tools or equipment for your next project? Lincoln Equipment Rental in Stanford has you covered. From homeowners to contractors, they have the equipment you need for any project, big or small. Concrete mixers, pressure washers, stump grinders, mini excavators, and so much more. Their family-owned business prides itself on honest service and expert advice. Visit Lincoln Equipment Rental at 901 East Main Street in Stanford or call 365-8665.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Death Valley, Lincoln County leading Bourbon County 21-8. It's been kind of a bizarre game here, Dustin. Patriots only had the ball 4 times in that first half, scored on their first 3 drives, threw an interception on their 4th drive, gave it back to Bourbon County. Lincoln County then has 4 chances to intercept a pass before halftime. Literally 4 chances, drops all 4, and then on that 5th throw, with no time left in the half, Bourbon County gets their only score of the game. It's 21-8 Patriots here at halftime. Let's take a look at first half scoring with Dustin Oney.
First half scoring got started with Cash Smith, who took it in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 37 seconds to go with a 3-yard rush. A Kobe Towns point after attempt put Lincoln County up 7-0. The Patriots would strike again with 56 seconds to go in quarter number 1 when Tucker Foster this time connects with Cash Smith as he took a screen pass 63 yards, shoving defenders off of him, taking it to the house. A Kobe Towns point after attempt, and Lincoln County led 14-0 after the first quarter. Patriots would strike for the third straight time with 6:29 to go in the second quarter when Foster connected with senior Caleb Carrier from 7 yards out. A Towns point after attempt, and Lincoln County led 21-0. And that score would remain until the final play of the first half when it was Bourbon County's Malachi Rennie connecting with Marquise Ferguson from 22 yards out. Rennie would keep it for the 2-point conversion and put the halftime score Lincoln County 21, Bourbon County 8.
Halftime here, Lincoln County leading 21-8. Thanks, Dustin. We'll take a look at stats momentarily, but first we're going to go live down to the field for the homecoming festivities with PA announcer Nick Baston.
The junior class. Congratulations, juniors. Could we please have a class officer come and receive the big L from Mr. Chase Padgett?
Halftime here. The homecoming festivities are getting underway. PA announcer Nick Baston will be our host for the festivities. If you're listening and would like to watch, you can go to youtube.com and search WPBK-FM to watch this halftime show.
Now, tonight we have an outstanding group of Lincoln County High School students who have been voted on by their peers to represent their grade level in the 2024 Lincoln County Homecoming Court. Tonight's King and Queen will be crowned by the 2023 Homecoming Queen, Lily States and Jediah Henry. Lily States is the daughter of Norma States. Since graduating Lincoln County High School, Lily attends Western Kentucky University pursuing a bachelor's degree in marketing. She is a member of the Martin Honors College and the Intercultural Student Engagement Center Club. She is escorted by Jediah Henry, son of J.C. Walker from Stanford, Kentucky. Assisting tonight are Maisie Douglas and Maverick Reyes Middleton. Maverick is the son of Ashley Middleton and Lori Denny. He is in first grade at Waynesburg Elementary. He enjoys fishing, kayaking, and playing outside. He also loves attending church at Olive Baptist Church. Maisie is the daughter of Misty Spoonamore and Chris Douglas. She is from Ottenheim, Kentucky, and is in first grade this year. She loves playing t-ball, soccer, and cheer. She attends Olive Baptist Church and is an active participant in their church youth group. Now let's meet our homecoming court. The freshman class female representative is Avery Abbott. Avery is the daughter of Justin and Brooke Abbott. Avery is the freshman class president and an active member of the Lincoln County High School volleyball team. She is a member of FCA, STLP, and student council. Avery is being escorted by our male representative of the freshman class, Gene McNeil. Gene is the son of Carrie McNeil and Stacy Allen. Gene is a member of First Priority Club. He is also a member of the Lincoln County High School football team. Next up is our sophomore class. The sophomore class female representative is Addison Abbott. Addison is the daughter of Justin and Brooke Abbott. Addison is a sophomore class president, is a member of the FCA, First Priority, Unite, Beta, and Student Council. Addison is being escorted by our male representative, William Peak. William is the son of John and Kathy Peak. William is the sophomore vice president, a member of FFA, First Priority, Unite, and Beta Club, and also a member of the Lincoln County High School football team. Now on to our junior class. Our junior class female representative is Riley Douglas. Riley is the daughter of Tina and Dennis Douglas. Riley is a member of Unite, Beta, Educators Rising, and FCCLA. Riley is being escorted by our male representative of the junior. Landon is the son of Dennis and Amanda Smith. Landon is on the Lincoln County High School basketball and baseball teams. Now for the senior class king and queen candidates. The first couple to represent the senior class tonight is Sarah Dunn and Kobe Towns. Sarah is the daughter of Kenny and Kathy Dunn. Sarah is a member of the Beta Club, National Honor Society, FBLA, FFA, STLP, IFAL, Educators Rising, Lincoln County DYW, and FCA. Sarah is also a member of the Lincoln County High School and Diva volleyball teams and an active member of Moreland Christian Church. After graduating, Sarah plans on attending Campbellsville University to further her academic career and to receive a degree in neonatal nursing. Sarah is being escorted tonight by Kobe Towns. Kobe is the son of Jim and Katie Towns. Kobe is a member of the football team and participates in FFA and National Honor Society. After graduation, Kobe wants to pursue a lineman career by attending Somerset Community College. Next, we have Jalen Underwood and Brody Burton. Jalen is the daughter of Zach and Amanda Underwood. Jalen is a varsity volleyball player at Lincoln County High School, HOSA vice president, and a member of STLP and FCA clubs. Jalen attends Moreland Christian Church, where she is a participant with the youth group. Jalen plans on attending college and majoring in diagnostic medical sonography, with plans on becoming obstetric sonographer. Jalen is being escorted by Brody Burton. Brody is the son of Dan and Christina Burton. Brody plans on attending Somerset Community College with hopes of becoming an electrician. The third couple to represent the senior class tonight is Kylie Jenkins and Gus Carell. Kylie is the daughter of Brandon and Nicole Jenkins. Kylie is a member of the Lady Pate soccer and golf teams. She participates in Unite Club, Beta Club, FBLA, and National Honor Society. Kylie is a senior class reporter and a member of Maple Avenue Church of Christ. Kylie plans to attend Eastern Kentucky University and major in physical therapy while minoring in art. Kylie is being escorted by Gus Carell. Gus is the son of Preston and Rachel Carell. Gus is a member of Beta, FBLA, STLP, and FFA clubs. Gus participates in Lincoln County High School cross country and track teams. Gus plans to attend college and get rich. Next, we have Ella Franklin and Gatlin McInich. Ella is the daughter of Stephanie and Shane Franklin. Ella is the captain of the Lincoln County High School soccer team and a member of the Lincoln County High School golf team. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, Unite, FBLA, HOSA, STLP, and FFA clubs. After graduating, Ella plans to attend college and major in biology or kinesiology to become a physical therapist. She hopes to get her doctorate degree. Ella is being escorted by Gatlin McInich. Gatlin is the son of Jeremy and Candace McInich. Gatlin is a member of the Lincoln County High School football team. He's also a member of FFA and National Honor Society. Gatlin plans to study agriculture or criminal justice. The last couple representing the senior class tonight is Elena Bodner and Toby Salee. Elena is the daughter of Barrick and Ashley Bodner. Elena is a member of FBLA, Beta, National Honor Society, Musical Theater, and the Lincoln County High School volleyball team. Elena is also a participant in Lincoln County's Distinguished Young Women program. Elena plans to attend University of Louisville and major in political science and study pre-law. Elena is being escorted by Toby Salee. Toby is the son of Lindsay Lawson and Brian Salee. Toby is a member of the Lincoln County High School tennis team. He is also a member of FCA, First Priority, FFA, Beta, FBLA, STLP, as well as the Moreland Christian Church Youth Group. Toby plans to play tennis in college and major in psychology and ministry. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 homecoming court. And now, for the presentation of your 2024 Lincoln County Homecoming King and Queen. This year's homecoming king is Toby Salee. And your 2024 homecoming queen is Elena Bodner.
So Toby Salee and Elena Bodner crowned king and queen here in the 2024 football homecoming. It was a fantastic ceremony. Big thank you to Nick Baston for making that presentation for us. Toby Salee, the king, and Elena Bodner, the queen. When we return, we'll take a look at the first half stats. Lincoln County leads here at the half, 21-8 over Bourbon County on WPBK FM 102.9.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has developed our own free advisory app. Here are some advisories to look for: construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news, and you can pay your bill. To install the app, click on the Play or Apple stores. Type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
The new local history book, 50 Years of Lincoln County High School Football by Jonathan L. Smith, is now available. Here's an excerpt.
By 1946, all the high schools in the county were part of the county school district, except the two schools operated by Stanford Independent School District, Stanford High and the segregated Lincoln High.
50 Years of Lincoln County High School Football by Jonathan L. Smith is now available at Amazon.com. Order your copy today.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend, your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Death Valley. Lincoln County leading Bourbon County 21-8. Patriots led 21-0, had a chance to possibly tack on another late score through an interception. Then had a chance to get the ball back, Dustin, 3 or 4 times. It seems like they had a chance at an interception to get the ball back. Never were able to convert on any of those, and Bourbon County made them pay with no time left, scoring their only touchdown of the game. And they go for 2 to make it 21-8 here at the half. Lincoln County only had 4 possessions, and they maximized those. Let's take a look at those first half stats with Dustin Oney.
Yeah, Lincoln County ran a total of 18 plays for 175 yards and resulting in 3 touchdowns. Patriots ran the ball 12 times for 67 yards and equaled 1 score. They were 3 of 6 passing for 108 yards and 2 touchdowns with 1 interception. Lincoln County individually rushing the football. Cash Smith, 7 carries for 39 yards and 1 score. Damon Spiegel, 3 carries, 21 yards. Tucker Foster had a carry, but no yardage on that. And then Reed Curlis, 1 carry for 7 yards. Passing the football, Tucker Foster, 3 of 6, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Lincoln County had 3 different receivers catch a pass. Bob Floyd for 38 yards, Cash Smith for 63 yards and a score, and Caleb Carrier had 1 reception, 7 yards, and a touchdown.
Lincoln County leading 21-8 here at the half. Cash Smith off to another big game tonight. Dustin, Lincoln County's looked pretty sharp through these first 3.5 games. If there's one thing that they need to clean up going into district play, it's finishing a half. It seems like 3 of these 4 games they have really struggled in the final minute of the half.
Yeah, and had opportunities to, like you mentioned, close it out with a shutout in the first half. 3 or 4 opportunities for an interception that just could not haul it down. And now the momentum kind of switched to Bourbon County. And where we've seen when teams do strike or have a big momentum play to end the first half, regardless of who gets the ball to start the second half, Lincoln County kind of comes out slow because you've got all the momentum, you've got all the hype, everything's going your way, and then once that hiccup happens, you see the Patriots kind of sluggish to start the second half. You don't want that to happen here if you're Lincoln County because, this is a 2-possession game right now but could easily be turned in one with a simple play. So you want to see Lincoln County come out, dominate, get back to running the football, marching up and down the field. The one possession they did not score on, it ended in an interception, but it was also just trying to sling it down the field and try to pick up some yards with, I think there was 30, 40 seconds remaining. So you want to see Lincoln County start this second half with some dominance and hopefully make up for that late touchdown.
Lincoln County leading 21-8 here at the half. A couple of other scores of local interest. Boyle County 21, Scott County 19, so that one closer than the pundits anticipated. Garrett County, last we heard, leading Somerset 28-21. Golden Lions trying to get their second win of the season. Lincoln County, of course, beat them here in the Death Valley Bowl to open up the season. Just a little bit surprised there to see Bull County in a close one with Scott County.
I think they just scored to push it 28-19, but still relatively close for a team that is coming off probably their program's biggest win if you go by some of the media outlets and their rankings. And, Scott County on that new football field hosting Boyle County, and, they weren't coming just to shake hands. Scott County coming to play football.
So they put the extra 3 on the clock, even with the extended halftime, just a little over 2.5 minutes away from second half action. Patriots leading 21-8 here at the break on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
Hey, Doc Spangler here for Danville Office Equipment. That old copier still jamming up on you? Leaving lines down all your pages? Getting a little age on it? We can help at DOE. We offer all the latest office technology solutions for today's hectic office environment. Our Savin machines have many features that can make your office life easier. And when you do happen to have an issue, our award-winning service department is there for you. Give one of our local reps a call or call 859-236-6618. That's DOE Danville Office Equipment, making work easier.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969. Offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We're ready for second half action here from Coach Bill Ed Leedy Field. Lincoln County leading Bourbon County 21-8 here at the break. It'll be a Dalton Miller Stanford Mayor kickoff return here for the Patriots. Their first return of the game because Bourbon County's touchdown came with no time left on the clock. Bob Floyd will be the deep man. He stands on his own 5-yard line. Lincoln County will be going right to left on your radio dial here in quarter number 3. We're ready to get things rocking and rolling back. Congratulations to Elena Bodner and Toby Salee. Squib kick, takes a big hop. Hazlett comes up, makes a nice fielding play to prevent a catastrophe. And he's able to fall on that ball at the 39-yard line. Brennan A good athlete, good baseball player. Doesn't surprise me to see him use those hands right there.
Yeah, we've seen him have a few little returns coming up. Hey, this third quarter is brought to you by Floyd Cycle, your local Honda dealer out on Danville Bypass.
High formation to begin this third quarter. Sophomore quarterback Tucker Foster goes under center. Hands it off to Smith. Smith right up the gut. Breaks loose at midfield. He's to the 40. Spins around a defender to the 30. Breaks another tackle up to the 20. He's pulling the whole Bourbon County team with him down to the 10-yard line. Cash Smith rips off a big one.
My goodness.
52 yards right up the gut.
That is unbelievable. I mean, he was bouncing off of him. Nobody wanted to tackle him, and then when they tried to gang tackle him, he just pulled him off.
Now, Bluegrass Drug Store first down after that big run from Smith, and then has the Patriots quickly down to the Colonel 11-yard line.
Officially a 51-yard run by Cash Smith. I mean, wow.
High formation. Smith and Spiegel in the backfield. They'll give it to Smith again. Same dive play. Smith rumbles forward inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line. It'll be second down and about 3 from there.
Unofficially, that puts Cash Smith at 97 yards after that last 7-yard run. So
he's had some big games, but this would, if he's able to go ahead and get these extra 3, Dustin, his first 100-yard game, and a lot of that's been to do with, a big lead last week, and in other weeks just working him back in slow. He's another one's been hurt for a couple of years. Foster goes under center, I formation, gives it to Smith again. Why not? Smith plunges forward. Looks like he could have enough for that first. Going to be close. He's right near that goal line. Just short of the touchdown, but maybe enough for a first down.
I'd say the smart money would be go back to 22, the way he's running the football.
Third down and 1. Check that. The line judge is putting up 1, so it's going to be first and goal from the 1. Foster under center, I formation. Smith one more time, and he walks in. A 1-yard touchdown run. Cash Smith gives Lincoln County a 27-8 lead with 10:08 to play in the third quarter, and that drive was all Cash money.
And that's how you respond after the touchdown to end the first half, is you give it to 22 and let him play some smash mouth football.
That puts him over 100 yards on the night, 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving. A Cedar Creek Dental TD. Got to bring on Kobe Towns for the extra point attempt. High snap. Hazlett gets it down. Towns gets a foot on it. It's good with 10:08 to play in the third. Our score, Lincoln County 28, Bourbon County 8 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Sanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9, Crab Orchard, Stanford. This is Justin Pointer from PBK Bank, the main sponsor of this radio station. We are glad to bring you this hour of local community radio. For news, weather, sports, and local information, you can bank on WPBK FM.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Brody Baker on to do the kicking duties after that Cash Smith touchdown run from 1 yard out, his third score of the night. Smith with 101 yards on the ground. Also a big receiving game for Smith tonight, too. I think he's got 63. Let me check that. 63 yards through the air. The junior having quite the night.
And he's probably left 75 bruises the way he's running the football right now.
I think all 11 guys for Bourbon County tried to tackle him on that long run, the 51-yarder.
I mean, he literally had a swarm of Bourbon County defenders around him and still went 20 more yards.
It looked like you, seriously looked like you at Durham's Grocery at lunchtime on a Friday afternoon.
When it's packed, I come in Cash Smith mode. Give me the tater wedges.
Baker gets a big foot on it, a high booming kick. It's going to bounce at the 12, still on the turf. Bourbon County finally picks it up. Now they're running backwards inside the 10,
Nice.
and it's going to be great coverage. Special teams play, great ball placement from Baker. And the Lincoln County Special Teams unit's going to wrap them up inside the 10-yard line.
Let's see. Let's give credit. Will Peak in on the stop. You had Potts in on there. Bryson Mullins coming in. I mean, it was a collective. You even see Desmond Matthews, the freshman, in.
Good job by that Patriot kickoff team to pin the Colonels deep on their first drive here.
Like they're going to start at the 10.
They're going to mark the nose of the football right at that 10-yard line. 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Patriots leading 28-8. Rennie will work from the gun. He's been in the shotgun formation every snap of this game. Lutz comes in motion. Rennie back to pass. He's going to throw a go route. It's got a lot of air under it, and a comeback catch falls just short. Jacob Azale, the intended receiver. It was a long throw. Nearly completed up near the 40-yard line. Rennie's an impressive-looking quarterback.
Yeah.
Put that one, the Colonels.
Put that one where only his receiver could kind of catch it in a comeback.
A little outside shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Good coverage out there for Lincoln County. Mullins and
like Patel coming over from that safety position. Patel's played a nice game.
Jaden Patel, first-year starter, a senior, is making his mark with his opportunities this young season. 9:53 to play in the third. Second down and 10 from the 10. Rennie will drop back to throw again. Looks middle this time. Sails it too far and nearly picked off. Atkins dropped it, and that's at least the fifth dropped interception.
We
for
lead
Lincoln
the state
County
tonight. Dropped interceptions.
I don't know if that's a stat, but if it is, I'm looking on the KHSA scoreboard, and we're leading the state. There's no doubt.
I mean, we've had 4, and if I'm not mistaken, we've not forced a turnover all year and had plenty of chances here tonight.
It's third down and 10, still on the Colonel 10-yard line. 9:49 to play in the third. Early movement.
Yeah, we got the receiver over here.
Looked like Bourbon jumped first. Stewart went across, but was he provoked? And no, they'll say encroachment on Lincoln County. I'll be with you. I thought the receiver moved.
Well, I seen Bryson Mullins kind of stepping back. You know, it looked like there was some movement there, but they're going to get Lincoln County for.
Patriots have not been a highly penalized team early in the year. That's a 5-yard penalty there. That helps the Colonels out. Makes it 3rd and 5.
3 penalties for 25 yards tonight for Lincoln County.
Hard count again. Lincoln County discipline, stays set. Rennie changes the play. He's talking to his back in the backfield. Now he'll receive the snap. He's going to run it himself.
Look at
Grady Foster slams him down back at the 5-yard line. False catch. Likes homecoming, boys and girls. He is playing himself a well of a game on that defensive line tonight.
That might be the one man I don't try to get out of the Derms line is Grady Foster, because he is a man tonight.
A big defensive play by Foster backs up the Colonels inside the 10 once again to the 8, and they're going to have to bring out the punt team.
That puts Bourbon County back in negative yardage. They've carried the ball 15 times for -2 yards, and Foster's a big reason why.
And this is a good opportunity for Bob Floyd maybe to run one back. He waits on the Bourbon County 40.
Had a good return the last time, returned it up to midfield.
Colonel's punter stands in his own end zone. Lincoln gets some pressure, gets the punt off, and they run into the punter. That's going to be a penalty on Lincoln County.
Is it a 5-yard or is it automatic first down? That's
punt rolls dead at the 49. It's going to be look like a running into is what they motioned. That would only be the 5-yard. Either way, no reason to run into him right there if you're Lincoln County. He was nowhere near blocking that ball.
They're going to say it's a first down.
It's going to be roughing the punter. So Lincoln County hurts themselves again, and again, really for no reason there. 15-yard penalty is going to put the ball up at the 23-yard line and give the Colonels a first down. Patriots were going to get it back inside Colonel territory.
That's what you do not want if you're Lincoln County. I mean, you're getting ready to take possession with a 3-possession lead and a good field position. But now you give Bourbon County an opportunity to stay in this one.
8:49 left in the third. It's a fresh set of downs for Bourbon County. Rennie on a QB keeper, tries that left side, gets outside the tackle and has himself a good gainer up near that 34-yard line. Another first down for Bourbon County, 11-yard run for the quarterback.
That's the biggest rush tonight for Bourbon County, and it comes right after a missed opportunity for Lincoln County. Self-inflicted wound there, and Bourbon County makes them pay. This third quarter, is brought to you by Floyd Cycle, your local Honda dealer out on Danville Bypass.
1st and 10 from the 34. Ezell comes in motion. Looked like the Colonels had two people moving at once. It'll be a legal procedure. 5-yard penalty on Bourbon County.
Penalty State, Lincoln County 4 for 40 yards, Bourbon County 2 for 25 yards.
After the game, tune in to the postgame show presented by Danville Office Equipment. Sports Director Tim Estes will have scores, talk about all the big plays from this game. Usually has some pretty good interviews. It's well worth a listen. If you love high school football, it's the place to be.
A good way to stay up to date on those scores, too, of a lot of local games around. And he tries to, any game he can get to, he'll mention it for you.
First down and 15 after the illegal procedure penalty. 7:50 to play in the third. Lincoln County leading 28-8. Rennie sends a man in motion. He'll fake the handoff. Drives back the pass, sets up a screen, and mounts. Nearly had a pick, which has become the theme of the night. Should have been the theme of homecoming. Yeah. Nearly a pick.
Now it's drop picks. But, Lincoln County defensively, instead of calling them drop picks, we'll go with pass breakups, I guess, is the positive word on that.
You made me feel better with that.
There
I like
go.
that better.
We lead the state in drop picks, but we also lead in pass breakups tonight. And Lincoln County is, they're doing a good job getting active and getting their hands on some footballs, but opportunity after opportunity.
We give Mounts credit. He read that screen. Instead of rushing, he turned and went back and found. So we will give him a pass breakup.
Yes.
2nd down and 15 now. Rennie back to throw again. Looking deep sideline. Willoughby in coverage.
Nice.
Did a good job getting a hand up, but they're going to call pass interference.
Oh.
I think they're going to say he never turned and looked for the ball. It's going to be another big penalty.
I don't know that he made contact with the receiver.
That's two big penalties on this drive for Lincoln County. Willoughby roughing the punter. Now he's going to be called for defensive pass interference. Hey, John Logan Smith is going to be the special guest for the scoreboard show tonight. John Logan just put out the 50-year history of Lincoln football book. If you have not purchased that, I highly recommend it.
Yes.
Lots of great information in there. The pass interference is going to set up 2nd and 1, so they're still going to be short. Don't really understand that. It was 1st and 15. It was a 5-yard penalty. I don't know how it couldn't be.
So was it a 14-yard penalty?
I don't know. 2nd down and 1 from the 43-yard line of Bourbon County. Rennie will hand off this time. A big hole opens up over the middle as Bryson Carr moves the ball inside Lincoln territory. He's brought down at the 46-yard line.
Opportunity after opportunity for Lincoln County, and flags kind of hurting them here in this third quarter.
Yeah, we talk about them being a team that's not getting a lot of penalties, and now all of a sudden this drive, they've had 30 yards in penalties and basically given the Colonels 2 first downs.
You had the roughing the kicker. You've had the pass interference. They had encroachment on Lincoln County, all in this drive that started back at the 10-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball marked at the Patriot 46. Ezell comes in motion. Bad snap. Bourbon County able to pick it up and make something out of nothing. Rennie runs it up to the 45 where he's brought down after a 1-yard gain.
Bourbon County controlling the clock and time of possession for this game, and I would say that's a game plan. Hey, keep the ball, keep the clock on your side, keep it moving, but, Lincoln County, without getting stops, has allowed that. Other than the first drive where they went 3 and out defensively, they've been able to move and get some first downs as Bourbon County.
2nd down and 9. Gunnar Shelton in at nose tackle now. Mounts and Foster on that defensive line with him. 6:15 to play third quarter. Lincoln County leading 28-8. Rennie back to throw. Looks left. Short hops his receiver. Good coverage out there from Lincoln County. Clay Pendergraph came diving in and made an attempt at that ball.
Yeah, that one wasn't a drop pick. That was just a play to even, that was good just to even get his hands on that one.
It's going to be 3rd down and 9 after that incomplete pass. 6:09 to play in the third on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard.
It's third quarter.
Dustin, I'm not going to ruin it, but if you have not read the book, the 50-year history, the John Logan book.
Which I have not, so you're speaking to me.
You get it on Amazon.com.
Yes.
One of the greatest tidbits or facts in it is where Tim Estes' nickname originated. I'm going to leave it at that. I want people to read the book. 3rd down and 9. Randy back to throw. Looks over the middle. That's it. Rip. And this time it's intercepted. Bradley Cole comes down with this one. It's a turnover. And good for him. He had a little bit of a struggle at the end of the half. The senior makes up for it here with an interception to get the Patriots the football back with 6:04 to play in the third quarter, leading 28-8.
8th time's the charm. Lincoln County had opportunity, and we're getting closer and closer, and finally able to haul one in was Bradley Cole for a big turnover.
Patriots back on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line, leading 28-8 with 6:04 to play in this third quarter. I formation with Foster and Spiegel. Or Smith and Spiegel behind Foster. The give will go to Damon Spiegel. Bounces off right tackle. Runs ahead to the 31-yard line. He'll pick up 6 yards on 1st down.
County now at 17 carries, 135 yards, so well shy of their season average. But then you look in the air, and Lincoln County 108 yards passing the football, total of 243 total yards by the Patriots.
And give Coach Bearline and the Colonels credit. They've kept this offense off the field with controlling the clock. Foster back under center. He'll turn and give to Spiegel. 2nd man through. Damon tries the left side this time. Stiffs arm a man at the 35. Wrapped up and brought down up near the 40. He'll have a Bluegrass Drugstore 1st down. Let him move the chains. Picks up about 8.
Damon at 35 yards rushing on 5 carries. Right around 7 yards per carry for Spiegel. Of course, Cash Smith, who eclipsed the century mark unofficially tonight with 9.2 yards per carry.
Foster breaks the huddle with 20 seconds on the PBK Bank play clock. Turns around, talks to Smith. That's Cash Smith at fullback. He'll go under center, I formation. Turns, fakes it to Spiegel, keeps it on a bootleg. Foster, nice run. He's out near midfield, runs into a Bourbon County defender, falls forward inside Bourbon County territory to the 49-yard line. A 12-yard run for Tucker Foster.
Yeah, Foster had everybody fooled there. Everybody's eyes were on the handoff up the middle, and Foster just kept it, went around the right. And
penalty flag back at the 46. It looks like it's going to be holding on Lincoln County. Going to back them up 10 from the point of the foul. So a big run from Foster, negated with another penalty.
It's now 65 yards of penalties.
And a majority of them coming here in this third quarter.
At least 50 or
40 yards of
40,
them.
Yeah. 45.
4:30 left in this third quarter. 28-8 Patriots. 1st down and 14 after the holding penalty. They'll try Smith. He's right up the middle. He's off to the races inside Bourbon territory. He's going to go. Touchdown, Cash Smith. 65-yard touchdown run. Money in the bank for 22 in the Patriot offense.
His 4th touchdown, 3rd rushing, 1 through the air, 65 yards. There ain't no unofficial about it. He's well over the century mark.
4th touchdown of the night for the junior halfback. Another Cedar Creek Dental TD. That'll bring on Towns to attempt the extra point. It's 34-8 Patriots now. Good snap. Kick on the way from Towns. It's right down the middle. Our score with 4:16 to play in the third. Lincoln County 35, Bourbon County 8 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Lease and save during Ram Power Days at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Lease a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $189 per month for 36 months. $81.48 plus taxes and payment due at signing. 7,500 miles per year. Stock C25020. Must have lease loyalty. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. We're all about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
65-yard touchdown run from the junior Cass Smith, his fourth score of the night. Gives Lincoln County a 35-8 lead with 4:16 to play in the third quarter. Smith now over 200 yards receiving and rushing for the Patriot offense. Baker will kick a high, booming angle kick, this time over toward the left side. It's fumbled by Bourbon County, but they're able to pick it back up. It's Bird on the return. Damon Spiegel getting on the tackle on special teams for Lincoln County. I saw Desmond Matthews.
That's back-to-back kickoffs, the freshman. Hey, if you want to earn your way on, special teams is the way. Hey, this third quarter is brought to you by Floyd Cycle, your local Honda dealer out on Danville Bypass.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name our Guardian Exterminating and Bee Green Lawn Care Player of the Game. Dustin Oney will catch up with him for a live interview, along with Coach Rogers. Also, our Intercounty Energy Lineman of the game will be recognized.
And stick around for that, because there's going to be some exciting interviews. I'm excited for these interviews that's coming up for our player of the games, whether it's, their player of the game or lineman of the game.
4:09 to play in the third, 35-8 Patriots. Bourbon County back on offense. Rennie, play action pass, Rose left. Nice throw, and it's dropped. Rennie put it on the money. Bryson Carr unable to haul it in for the Colonels. Lincoln County trying to move their record to 4-0. They were last 4-0 in 2020. That was the shortened season, the empty bleacher season, or the limited capacity season.
Space out, wear a mask up. That was a year that everybody was glad when it ended, and you can kind of start over.
A lot of
next
people
year.
thought you looked better with that mask. That was one benefit, I think, Dustin, of COVID.
No doubt about it, I did.
4:03 to play in the third, 35-8 Patriots. Second down and 10. Rennie's going to keep it himself this time. Pendergraft came in and forced him back up in the middle, but Rennie, with a nice run, finally brought down around the 40-yard line. Penalty flag.
Looks like we can get some holding on Bourbon County. Right when Rennie kind of made that cut to go back, there was a little bit of jersey pulling that prevented Lincoln County to
Good job by Pendergraft there.
Mm-hmm.
Did his job, forced it back in. Forced that ball back inside. Like you said, Patriots looked to had it stopped. Had it not been for that holding call, they will back up the Colonels 10 yards. Clock inside of 4 minutes now in this third quarter. 35-8 Patriots leading. Homecoming night. Congratulations to Elena Bodner and Toby Salee being named Queen and King of the senior class.
Both of those were our halftime guests last week.
Toby, our trusty intern, got the night off. Said he had to go win something. We didn't know what he was talking about. He was talking about Homecoming King. Mounts gets pressure. Rennie drops off the screen pass, and good running room opens up for Carr. Carr's able to move the football up to the 33-yard line, picks up 13. Nice play call there for the Colonels.
They've ran a couple screens to perfection. The only one really they didn't is the one Justin Mounts about picked off, but every else they've kind of ran it in a good, timely manner.
Third down and 6 now. 3:03 left in the third on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County with a 35-8 lead.
Both quarterbacks setting at 108 passing yards. Foster and Rennie.
Builder Supply timeout called by Bourbon County with 2:56 to play in the third on WPBK FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
2:56 left in the third quarter. Lincoln County with a 35-8 lead. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. This game also available on YouTube. If you search WPBK FM on YouTube.com. Big thanks to Philip Smith and another one of our student interns for the evening, Creek McKinney, helping out with the YouTube live stream tonight. Third down and 6 out of the timeout.
And good time for another one of those Durham's Grocery sacks right here to set it 4th and long.
Rennie will drop back to throw, sets up another screen, and Lincoln County sniffs
played
this one
perfect.
out. It's Fosscat. Why not? Another big defensive play from Grady Foster. He was sitting on the screen that time. Give credit to that Lincoln County defensive coaching staff. You know, that's what they were talking about during that timeout. It was obvious.
Yeah, defense coordinator, I don't know if I should call him officer, coach, but Chase Markham set that and kind of knew that was coming and called it perfectly. And there was Grady Foster sitting, waiting on it, made the tackle for a 4-yard loss.
4th down and 10, and the Colonels will bring the punt team out.
Do not run into the punter this time. Just, if you can't get there, just get out of the way.
Give Bob Floyd a chance to return one here. He'll stand back at his own 38-yard line with 2:07 to play in the third. 35-8 Patriots lead. Remember that running clock is at 35 now, Dustin. So if Lincoln were able to score, they would probably need to think about going for 2. Used to be 36. There's an illegal procedure. Bourbon County jumped early.
Almost had a hitch in that snap that kind of delayed everything.
5-yard penalty on the Colonels. That'll back it up to the 25-yard line. Malachi Rennie, the quarterback, is also the punter. Always keep an eye on that. Of course, you wouldn't anticipate a fake from your own 25, but you're down by 27. So Rennie will actually back all the way up inside the 10 now for his punting obligations. Good snap. Rennie gets off the punt. Bob Floyd tracks it, picks it up at the 45. Hit at the 50 and able to churn out a couple more yards to the 48. And that's where the Patriots will begin this drive, leading 35-8 with 1:32 to play in the third quarter.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford. By Coleman's Drug Store and Deli, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent. And by Lincoln County Public Library, where you can read, search, discover, and grow out on Lancaster Street in Stanford.
Somerset has climbed all the way back to tie Gary County 28-28. There's the inside give. Bryson Mullins shoots off like a missile up that middle, and he's got a big gainer to the 36-yard line, a 12-yard run. Mullins got some action last week in the second half. He's another explosive runner in that backfield.
Speed, and acceleration from Mullins. I mean, he shot out. Looked like Mr. Ed the Cannon running through there.
Speaking of which, I heard that cannon firing off earlier tonight.
Yeah, it scared me twice already.
Bluegrass Drugstore first down, 1st and 10 from the 36. Hand off to Mullins again. Bryson hits the hole with quickness, moves the football to the 26, picks up 10 again. That'll be enough for another Bluegrass Drugstore first down.
I mean, that's 2 for 22 on back-to-back plays there for Bryson Mullins.
Shout out to Arlena McFarland, class of 1998. Graduate here at Lincoln County High School. Injured player on the field for Bourbon County. We'll take a quick break. Patriots leading 35-8 with 1:04 to play in the third quarter on WPBK FM 102.9.
Dear past, present, and future football watchers, you know why we're here. The football season is back! Woo! And since that's too amazing to miss a single second's worth, Pepsi is officially giving you permission to always put football first. Like maybe those in-laws are back in town. Well, better hope they're football fans because your Sunday is completely booked. Long story short, crack open a Pepsi and don't let anything get between you and your football watching. With love, Pepsi, made for football watching. That's what I like.
Shopping for a new car? Don't forget to think local. When you buy your vehicle, whether it's near or far, ask the dealership to send your paperwork to the Lincoln County Clerk's office.
Hi, I'm Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Clerk. By processing your paperwork here, you'll get a Lincoln County tag. And best of all, your fees stay right here supporting our community.
Keep your dollars in Lincoln County. Make sure your next car benefits our home.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Injured Bourbon County player able to make it off the field. 1st and 10 Patriots from the Bourbon County 26. Another handoff, this time to Spiegel. Breaks a tackle in the backfield. Cuts back up into the middle, inside the 20. Right down at the 19-yard line. Good run by Spiegel. Picks up about 6 yards. Clock inside of 1 minute now in this third quarter. Lincoln County leading 35-8. Big night on the ground for Lincoln County, like we anticipated. 22 carries for 236 yards, and Cass Smith with the majority of those.
Yeah, over half of those belonging to Cash Smith. Just on 12 carries, 166 yards for Smith.
Foster, inside give. It's Mullins. That little quick-hitting fullback dive play has been a good one for the Patriots tonight. Mullins moves the chains again. Another Bluegrass Drugstore first down. Going to mark it at the 14-yard line. That'll be the final play here in this third quarter. Our score on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard: Lincoln County 35, Bourbon County 8 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County takes a 35-8 lead heading into this fourth quarter over Bourbon County. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney.
Presented by
Philip Smith and Creek McKinney on the YouTube live stream tonight. Patriots having a very positive homecoming up to this point. Congratulations to Elena Bodner for being named the homecoming queen, and Toby Salee, our main man, the homecoming king tonight.
Did you ever win homecoming king?
No, they never would let me in anything like that, Dustin.
I don't know why they wouldn't.
Beginning of this fourth quarter, Lincoln County will have it 1st and 10 from the Bourbon County 14-yard line. 35-8 lead. Foster will go under center. High formation. Tucker hands off to Spiegel. Spiegel hit at the line of scrimmage, but able to fall forward and pick up a few positive yards there for the Patriots. Looks like another injured player for Bourbon County on the turf. We'll take a quick break while they check him out. 11:51 to play in the game. Patriots leading 35-8 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Let's go, Patriots. Remember to visit downtown Stanford, where you can shop, dine, play, and stay. Visit the historic L&N Depot, the Presbyterian Meeting House, and Logan's Fort. Walk on the Wilderness Road. Come help us celebrate the 250th anniversary of the founding of Stanford in 2025. Support all sports in Lincoln County. Let's go, Pates.
The new local history book, 50 Years of Lincoln County High School Football by Jonathan L. Smith, is now available. Here's an excerpt.
Including the election in 1965, it took a total of 5 ballot referenda before the voters of Lincoln County finally passed a tax levy allowing a complete school to be built.
50 Years of Lincoln County High School Football by Jonathan L. Smith is now available at Amazon.com. Order your copy today.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but they're simply
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Another good run from Lincoln County. Going to be close to another first down.
Who was that on the carry there? I couldn't.
Bryson Mullins on the carry for Lincoln County. Picks up 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. 11:20 to play in the game. Foster looks things over, goes under center, I formation, gives it to the second man through. It's Reed Curlis. Reed tackled near that 1 yard line. The ball came loose. No indication yet on if he was down or not. Looked like he had enough for the first down. There's still no signal. Actually, one guy's pointing at the ground, but they're still talking it over.
We're saying Lincoln County football.
Curlis down by contact inside the 2 yard line. 1st and goal, Patriots from there. That's a Bluegrass Drugstore first down for Curlis. 11 minutes to play in the game. 35-8, Lincoln County leads. Mullins in the backfield with Reed Curlis. I formation. Foster goes under center. Turn, handoff, Mullins right up the middle. He's in. Bryson Mullins from 2 yards out gives Lincoln County a 41-8 lead. A Cedar Creek Dental touchdown. And now Lincoln County will go for 2 to try to get the running clock. Offense stays on the field. Bob Floyd gets the play call from the Coach Rogers and brings it in to Tucker Foster. 10:48 to play in the game. 2-point conversion attempt for Lincoln County. Reed Curlis, the halfback, shotgun formation. 2 receivers split to the far side. Bob Floyd to the inside. Foster rolls toward Floyd. He's going to keep it himself. Runs over a defender, trucked him. Tucker Foster, the 2-point conversion. And those 2 points means a running clock for the rest of this one. Lincoln County leading 43-8 with 10:48 to play in the game on WPBK FM 102.9.
Need tools or equipment for your next project? Lincoln Equipment Rental in Stanford has you covered. From homeowners to contractors, they have the equipment you need for any project, big or small. Concrete mixers, pressure washers, stump grinders, mini excavators, and so much more. Their family-owned business prides itself on honest service and expert advice. Visit Lincoln Equipment Rental at 901 East Main Street in Stanford or call 365-8665.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Brody Baker on to kick things off. Another Doc Miller Stanford Mayer kickoff. Running clock the rest of the way. 43-8. Lincoln County leads with 10:48 to play in the game. Baker with a high booming kick, fielded over on the right side inside the 10-yard line by Bourbon County's Bird, and Bird able to move the football up near the 20-yard line before he's brought down. Good special teams play once again for the Lincoln County kickoff team.
And look who's getting up off the ground. You have Spiegel, you have Bryson Mullins, and then once again Desmond Matthews in on the stop.
Potts
was in there, yeah.
So running clock for Lincoln County as we anticipate now the Patriots moving to 4-0. They'll be back home next week with Russell County.
Russell was up big on Casey County.
Stay tuned after the game. Post-game interviews with Dustin Oney, head coach Levi Rogers, our player of the game, our lineman of the game. Post-game show presented by Danville Office Equipment. Tim Estes will have John Logan Smith on talking about the 50-year history of Lincoln County football. You can purchase that book on Amazon.com. Randy looks over the middle, hits his man on a nice slant, and he's off to the races. Tripped up near the 45-yard line.
Quick 25-yard gain just on a quick slant route and a couple missed tackles, and Bourbon County doing some business here.
This must be a good book. My man Homer Day just texted in wanting to know the name of it again. If it's piqued Homer's interest.
Yes.
Homer, you can find that on Amazon.com. You might have to get Bryson to show you what that is. 1st and 10, Bourbon County with 9:07 to play. Patriots leading 43-8. Randy throws again. Good tackle by Gatlin McInage, open field tackle. Stops Bourbon County short of the first down. I know, Dustin, you're waiting for the audio book to come out.
That's the only way I can get it through it. No, I'm excited about this book. And, Lincoln County is a historic, traditional program. A lot of success has happened over those 50 years. And, somebody like John Logan Smith, who has been a part of every year for Lincoln County football, I mean, there's going to be a lot of information that is going to be an interest to really anybody, whether you're a football fan or not. There's going to be a ton of excitement in that book for you.
2nd down and 1. 8:18 to play in the game. Lincoln County leading 43-8. Randy puts a man in motion. It's Azale. He'll hand it to him. Azale bursts right up the gut. Picks up about 4 yards. That's going to be enough for a Colonel first down. Clock will be inside 8 minutes now to play in the game. Dustin, I would like to give a special shout-out to the Stanford Police Department, the Lincoln County Sheriff's Department, all the emergency folks that are out here tonight providing heightened security with all the things going on around the Bluegrass State this past week and doing their best to provide a safe, fun atmosphere. And all those folks have worked a ton of hours this week, and just a shout-out really doesn't do them credit, but that's what they're going to get. I really appreciate all of them.
Definitely blessed with the best.
Throw out into the flats, incomplete this time, intended for Azale. Rennie has been in that shotgun all night, and he has attempted now 26 passes on the night.
Yeah, they've 26 passing attempts to 19 rushing attempts for this Bourbon County offense, and usually it was more of a 60-40, maybe a 70-30 run to pass. So Lincoln County took away that run, and that's what Coach Rogers talked about in the pregame, Brad, is, hey, if we take away the run and we make them one-dimensional and make them have to pass, and that's what Lincoln County defense has done.
43-8, Patriots lead, clock inside 7 minutes, running clock now. Randy back to throw again, this time deflected by Brennan Hazlett, incomplete. Shout out to Adrian and Jamie Waddell. That's two good ones there, class of 97 and 98. Watching from the campground tonight on the YouTube live stream.
Take us wherever you go.
Clock continues to tick. Second straight week that the Patriots have forced a running clock on their opponent. Cruising towards 4-0 here on homecoming night. Big night from Cash Smith on the ground.
229 total yards of offense for Cash Smith.
Rennie throws again. This time it's intercepted. Jaden Patel, the senior. He's the midfield. 40, one man to beat. Rennie tackles him at the 24. Big time play from the senior safety, Jaden Patel.
He wasn't going to miss that opportunity. Caught it and went. And I thought he had a pick six there, but that's 2 turnovers tonight through interceptions for Lincoln County.
You love to see it. A kid like Patel, been in this program 4 years, a senior, gets his chance this year. Makes a big play here on homecoming. Earlier in the game, another senior who part of the program 4 years, had not got to play a lot of varsity. Caleb Carrier catches a touchdown. Another senior that has got his chance this year, Gatlin McInage, great open field tackle. Dustin, that's what it's all about. That's what high school football is all about, taking advantage of your opportunities.
Absolutely, and you mentioned, a lot of fine examples in that, and it's going in, it's waiting your turn. I'm so proud of this team. I mean, these are homegrown boys who have grew up playing in the little leagues, playing in the middle school, has now made it to the high school level, and, they waited their turn, and success is happening on the field. Could not be any happier for all those.
And then you look at all the different kids scoring touchdowns for Lincoln County. Of course, Cash Smith had a big night tonight with 4. Bryson Mullins has got 1. Caleb Carrier. Last week, the Patriots scored 6 touchdowns, and 6 different players scored for Lincoln County. So a timeout on the field. Brendan Hazlett in at quarterback now. Mullins and Spiegel in the backfield with him. Foster done for the night with the running clock. Hazlett gives it to Mullins, and Bryson with another good run inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line, picks up 7.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's today Brennan's birthday. I'm thinking I've seen that somewhere. If so, happy birthday. If not, it is. Okay.
Brendan Hazlett, a junior. 5:11 left in the game now. Clock continues to tick. 43-8. Patriots lead. Hazlett will go under center, I formation. Gives it to Spiegel this time. Spiegel bounces outside. He's inside the 5. He's in. Damon Spiegel to the house with 4:54 to play in the game. 18-yard touchdown run from the junior halfback. And Lincoln County on the board once again to make it 49-8.
Credit to Damon Spiegel for running in, but how about number 17, Caleb Carrier, a guy you just mentioned, blocking to the pylon, and there was no way his defender was going to get close to even trying to tackle Damon Spiegel. Good job, Caleb.
Cedar Creek Dental TD for Spiegel. Towns on for the extra point. He splits the upright again with 4:54 to play. Lincoln County leads 50-8 on WPBK FM 102.9.
If you're building a new home in this great community, congratulations. We're one of your neighbors, and we can help. This is Scotty Sutherland of PBK Bank. We're offering everything from purchasing, refinancing, construction lending, and permanent financing. We'll find you the right rate, the right loan, and guide you through the entire process. I'm Scotty Sutherland, and I can help. After all, what are neighbors for? Welcome to your new home. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 938086.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
4:54 to play in the game. Lincoln County leads Bourbon County 50-8 here on homecoming night. Brody Baker will be on to kick off for the Patriots again. Lincoln County kicking left to right here in this fourth quarter. Damon Spiegel, the latest touchdown, an 18-yard scamper for him. Damon, another good night running the ball, 8 carries for 62 yards. Dustin, you have an update on the Garrett County-Somerset game.
In the fourth quarter, Garrett County leads the Briar Jumpers 35-28.
Of course, Lincoln County will travel to Somerset in 2 weeks. Baker booms it inside the 5. It's dropped by Bourbon County there. They pick it up. Lincoln's got the coverage team down there. And they're going to stop him inside that 15-yard line once again. Baker's become quite the special teams weapon for Lincoln County, and they have the luxury of having two excellent kickers. Towns does the extra points, the field goals. Baker does the place kicking, and that is quite the two weapons.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, Kobe Towns, I believe that he's only missed 1 point after attempt all year, and it may have been the first try of the year early on.
Field goal against Bullitt Central, having a big senior year.
Hey, shout out to Matthew Carrier. Matt Carrier was a running back, receiver, kind of a slot player when I played, and I said Pates are looking good.
Bourbon County's used one of their builder supply timeouts. We'll keep it here with 4:23 to play. Stay tuned after the game for the post-game show presented by Danville Office Equipment. Sports Director Tim Estes will give you scores, highlights, updates from all the big games around the state, and he'll also have a special guest interview with John Logan Smith tonight. Should be a good time on your ride home, and of course, immediately after the game, we'll catch you up on the final stats, the scoring drives. Dustin Oney will have a interview on the field with head coach Levi Rogers, and we'll also be talking to our Guardian Exterminating and Bee Green Lawn Care player of the game and our Inter-County Energy lineman of the game. Some fresh jerseys coming in for the Patriots here. Caden Tucker's out there. Hayden Lane, two safeties now.
Little cousin Hayden Lane.
Desmond Matthews in there at linebacker with Potts. Brendan Hazlett at linebacker. Also Will Peak in there. And we've got a penalty in the backfield, a fumbled snap. Looks like Bourbon County has brought in their backup quarterback, Braylon Francis, number 5, the quarterback now for the Colonels. 4:07 left in the game, running clock. It's a 5-yard penalty. Back them up to the 10-yard line with clock inside of 4 minutes now to go. Colonels out of timeouts. A lot of youngsters getting to play here on homecoming night.
Always makes the celebration a lot better when you're victorious.
Francis fumbles the snap. He's in trouble in the backfield. Lincoln County, he's going to have a Durham's Grocery sack back there. It looks like Jordan Potts. Also Desmond Matthews. Durham's Grocery, it's Dustin's favorite place to visit for lunch.
Get those onion rings.
Great sponsor of Lincoln County Athletics. We really appreciate all they do. And it is going to be a Durham's Grocery sack all the way back inside the 5 down to the 4. 3 minutes now left in the game. Lincoln County leading 50-8. They defeated Danville last week 42-0. Only score tonight came on a Bourbon County touchdown with no time left in the first half. Colonel's going to look to throw, and he overshoots his man over around the 11-yard line. Incomplete pass intended for Ferguson. 2:33 left now. The Patriots well on their way to another big win. They'll be back home next week against Russell County. Russell County, a team that is much improved this year, Dustin.
Yes, got Stephen French as head coach, a former familiar name, I should say. It's son of Larry French, and has really turned Russell County around. I believe they beat Casey County tonight, or if not, they were up big. So, I mean, they're coming off a big win against the Rebels, and Lincoln County coming off a big win against the Colonels here tonight. 3rd
and 15. Shotgun formation for the Colonels. Francis going to run it out of his own end zone. A good tackle in the backfield. Looked like Hazlett in on the action for Lincoln County. Also Evan Benedict.
And it's 4th down. So
Will Peak in the neighborhood too. 1:35 left. 4th and 15 from their own 4. Bourbon County trailing 50-8. Homecoming king and queen were named. Elena Bodner, the queen. Toby Salee, the king.
Two great representatives, not only for the homecoming court, but just Lincoln County in general. I mean, you hear positive things out of both of those.
4th and 15, 1:07 left. Clock continues to click down here. Francis from the gun, drops back to throw. Sets it up, throws over the middle. Caught by Bourbon County. He's off to the races down the sideline. Good tackle over on the sideline. He's going to be short of the first down. That looks like number 3, Desmond Matthews, with another tackle. He's had a good game tonight for Lincoln County, and that could be the final play of the game. 40 seconds left. Clock ticking down, and the Patriots already huddling up around midfield, ready to shake hands. They won't even set the ball down. That's going to be the final play. Our final score tonight on homecoming night, the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County 50, Bourbon County 8. The Patriots are going to improve their record to 4-0 under first-year head coach Levi Rogers. We'll talk about it next, post-game interviews, and much more right here on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district that serves over 3,000 students and employs over 700 people. The school system is made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. The district offers a variety of diverse programs in order to meet the needs of the students and their communities. From preschool to Patriots, kids matter most at all of Lincoln County Schools.
Crab Orchard Elementary, we are Cubs.
Howland Elementary, we are Aviators.
Houstonville Elementary, we are Tigers.
Stanford Elementary, we are Wildcats.
Waynesburg Elementary, we are Tigers. Lincoln County Middle School, we are Eagles.
Lincoln County High School, we are Patriots.
Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day. College, career, and citizenship ready.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has developed our own free advisory app. Here are some advisories to look for: construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news, and you can pay your bill. To install the app, click on the Play or Apple stores, type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County wins it here on homecoming, 50-8 over Bourbon County. Dustin Oney is making his way down to the field. We'll quickly try to go over the scoring for the game while we wait on him. Lincoln County strikes first with 6:37 in the first quarter, a Cash Smith 3-yard run. Next score with 56 seconds in the first quarter. Tucker Foster to Cash Smith, a 63-yard pass. Actually, Dustin's already rounded up the troops. It's homecoming. These guys want to get out here. We'll get back to the scoring, but we'll go ahead and get Dustin on here since he's got the guys down there. Dustin, we'll turn it over to you.
Can you hear me, Brad?
You're good, Dustin.
All right, I had to unmute it. All right, we got our inter-county energy lineman of the game, our guardian exterminate and player of the game, so I always ask who wants to go first. All right, we'll go with Cash. And I was kind of excited, Cash, to get to talk to you tonight because there's two plays in general that I think of. You know, we nicknamed you the Bull, and what was it, week 1 or week 2? I can't remember which one it was, but just because, you know, a bull in a china shop. and causing havoc. But there was 2 plays. We'll go with the first play. It was a little screen pass. You take it down the sideline. There's a defender coming at you. And, I mean, you shoved the defender. 10 yards. Nobody was going to stop you on that play, right?
No. I mean, they're, like, kind of scared out there. So I'll just keep running and keep going.
I mean, I'd be scared if you was running. And then the second play is early in the game, or later on in the game. I mean, you're swarm tackled around the 40-yard line. You carry 5, 6, 7 defenders, 20 more yards. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I've been doing that, and the line's been doing pretty good for us, especially tonight. And I'll just keep going.
Absolutely. And talk about the line. I mean, as a team, well over 200 yards rushing tonight for you guys. Individually, we had you over 200 and right around 230 total yards, receiving and 4 total touchdowns, 3 rushing. Talk about the guys that lead the way and give you a chance to rush the football like that.
Yeah, I mean, they're really good. I wouldn't be able to do anything without them. And, he told me he was going to run, and I just did my job.
Homecoming night, I'll ask you one more question. We'll let you go. Any good dance moves for homecoming coming up?
No, I usually don't dance.
Well, Cash, congratulations, player of the game. Look forward to talking to you some more. All right, now we're going to go to our Inter-County Energy lineman of the game. Grady, we talked about Cash Smith and just being a bully out there, but you kind of did the same thing, especially on the defensive end. What did Dad feed you this morning?
A Pop-Tart. Oh, no, they did bring Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits to us this morning.
I mean, Pop-Tarts and Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits is what needs to be fed. I mean, you was in the backfield constantly. I mean, you wasn't just getting back there. You were making the plays. Is it something – and you guys were only rushing 3. And, we're still making plays. It was 61 in the backfield, 61 in the backfield. Is it something that you seen on film that was there, or is it just, hey, I'm stronger than this guy and I'm going?
He was decently strong, but I saw in the film that he would kind of just hit you and then give up. So I just try to use that to my advantage and get back there.
All right, next week you're going into district play, and, Russell County is coming here. It's a team you all defeated last year, but a much improved Russell County team. And so what's the mindset? This is your 3rd year of varsity football. What's the mindset? How do you prepare the team for a whole new season now that it's district play coming up?
Russell County has definitely gotten a lot better since last year, but, next week we just got to come in. We got to lock in on practice, and then we got to go in the game and play like we played today, play all 4 quarters as hard as we can.
Absolutely, and I'll ask you the same question. Any special dance moves coming up tonight?
Any what?
Special dance moves?
No, I'm not going.
Oh, not going. All right, well, we'll go celebrate. Congratulations on Inter-County Energy lineman of the game.
Bosscat don't dance, Dustin. He just goes after the quarterback.
He gets sacks. He don't dance. He's all business. Coach, we talked with Cash Smith, and we got Coach Levi Rogers with us now, and his Patriots were victorious 50-8 and moved to 4-0 since the first time since Spencer Crutchfield had this thing. You were on the team back in 2020 in the shortened season. But we talked with Cash Smith and Grady Foster, 2 Hosscats that was out on the field tonight. We talked about just bully ball and the way they were. But, as a team, rushing well over 200 yards, passing the football, eclipsed the century mark. Just a complete team victory tonight.
Yeah, we played well all the way around, all phases. I was happy with our guys. Offensive line was just flat out getting after it up front. So I love to see that. I think we're getting better. We're getting stronger as the season goes on. So I'm happy to see that. Cash is a workhorse as always. Multiple guys touching the ball. Defense played great. Don't really have anything bad to say tonight.
No, absolutely. A good team win. And Coach, one interview that you had with Coach Tim Estes, and you talked about in that pregame interview of, hey, if we can stop the run and make this team a one-dimensional team, you like your chances. And, tonight for the longest time, they were in negative yardage. I think at halftime they had 5 total rushing yards. They got some late to add it on, but still, well below the average. And, you kind of stopped the run and made them a one-dimensional team.
Yeah, we did. Really happy with the D. And like I said, the defensive line, offensive line kind of dominated tonight once again. So happy to see that. Guys flying around. Kanan Dawson was back on the field. Reed Curlis, Drake, Clay Pendergraph, all those linebackers played great. Safeties come up and tackled. We had that one little blunder right there before half. I know it's kind of becoming a thing for us or whatever, but I told the guys at halftime, that's on me. I should have run the clock out. That was bad coaching by me there at the half. But really, other than that one little spot, I thought we played well all the way around.
Absolutely. And now the second part of the season, district play comes into play. You got Russell County coming in next week. it's a 5-team district. Only 4 makes it. This first game is huge. How do you prepare your team for next week, especially after a big win like this, a homecoming win? How do you prepare your team for next week?
Yeah, that's what I just told our guys after the game there. I said, go enjoy it. You deserve it. It's homecoming. Have fun, but it's short memory. We come in on Monday. The competition goes up. District play is what matters anyway. It's nice to be 4-0, but district's all that matters. So we got to get that first win. I told them, put it in your mind right now. There is no other way. We go 1-0 in the district.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, congratulations. Big win tonight over Bourbon County. Look forward to talking to you next week.
Thank you, sir.
It was Dustin Oney with head coach Levi Rogers. Rogers and the Patriots off to a 4-0 start, and as they were just discussing, district play will kick off next week right here at Death Valley when the Patriots host Russell County. A quick look at the final stats. Lincoln County scoring tonight. Cash Smith with the first touchdown of the night on the ground, then he caught the next one. Tucker Foster found Caleb Carrier for a touchdown. That made it 21-0. Then Bourbon County got their only score of the night on a Malachi Rennie 22-yard touchdown pass. 2-point conversion was good. It was 21-8 at halftime. Second half was all Patriots. Cash Smith from 1 yard out adds on another one from 65 yards out. Bryson Mullen scores from 2 yards out, and Damon Spiegel, the last touchdown of the night on an 18-yard run. Lincoln County with a 2-point conversion by Tucker Foster to get that running clock, and they go on to win by a final score of 50-8. Final look at stats. Lincoln County ran the ball 29 times for 281 yards, averaging 9.7 yards per carry, 5 rushing touchdowns. Foster was 3 for 6 through the air, 108 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. Individual leaders for Lincoln County, Cash Smith led the way with 166 yards on the ground. Damon Spiegel had 62. Bryson Mullins, 52 yards rushing. Reed Curlis with 11. And then the leading receiver also was Cash Smith. 1 catch, 63 yards, a touchdown. Bob Floyd also had 1 catch for 38 yards. Cash Smith ends up with over 200 yards from scrimmage and 4 touchdowns. And the Patriots win it here on homecoming night by a final score of 50-8. That's going to wrap up our coverage. Make sure you stay tuned for the Danville Office Equipment postgame show with Sports Director Tim Estes and his special guest tonight, John Logan Smith. For Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Philip Smith, and Crick McKinney on the YouTube live stream, and Tim Estes back in the studio, we appreciate you tuning in. The Patriots win over Bourbon County 50-8 on WPBK FM 102.9.
You're listening to WPBK